Joe Magaga, because you're
we're
always
ready.
watching.
Yes, we love Joe
We're
McGuire.
ready.
Monty's too cool to dance.
Well, he don't know how.
Welcome to
I was
Chick
at his wedding.
Chat Comedy Podcast. I am here today with the beautiful, the always sexy, the politically incorrect, Carrie Carabas is here today.
Thank you, Patty, but I am politically correct.
Oh, you think so? All right. Well, we will discuss that in a little bit. And then we have two lovely guests.
Lovely.
The very masculine Rich Walker.
He's the Long Island housewife.
His wife works, he stays home.
And no, he doesn't stay home. He's at Target. He's at,
Kohl's.
Walmart.
When I show up at the deli in the morning, they have my sandwich waiting already. Like, oh, he's coming.
Sad.
Okay.
Hashtag sad.
Didn't want
And
bacon today.
we have the very funny, also from Long Island, Chris Monty is here,
Yes.
wearing his Irish sweater, even though he is an Italian.
Well, this was $2 like 20 years ago in a bin. It's the best sweater I've
I
ever
love
gotten.
that sweater.
I am the Queen's housewife.
Does your wife work? Have a real job?
She works and I cook and clean, and I got to get home and make dinner, so let's wrap this up.
That's hilarious.
It's true.
That's
true.
the way it should, because men are really good at cooking and cleaning.
It's funny. I have
Great.
to pick up dinner
Yeah.
on the way home.
You don't
It's-
cook?
Boston
No.
You
Market.
bitch.
I can't even do breakfast. It's
And
like,
what are you, Walker? Are you Jewish?
Walking theme.
the real name is Walking Theme.
Oi.
What do you
Which
mean Walker?
no, it's German. My father was German
So you are
Catholic.
Jewish.
My
Jews
mother was
don't cook.
Jewish.
That's why you don't cook. All right.
Yeah.
Carrie, it's been,
How was your Christmas?
well, we took 3 weeks off, which was
We did.
probably a lot of time. Maybe 4. Did we take 4 weeks?
We took 3 weeks off.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe 4. I
Well,
don't.
we're very busy. You had a Christmas party. I had a ball at. Very fun.
You did have fun at that.
I did.
party,
It was like 4 comics and a lot of Greek people.
No, they weren't Greek.
What were
They were
they?
all walks of life.
Oh, they were all walks of life? I
Yeah.
thought it was your family. I
No,
was
she kept it
a
down.
lot of
You
people.
got me
Maybe
my
there was
Christmas
no Greek
present. I
music
just
at
want
this
to show everybody.
It's just okay. It's very
now
small.
they don't know what these are. He's saying they're cock rings.
I say leftover from the Liberace collection.
No, they're for when you're on stage and you need a little
Bracelet.
bling. Yeah, a little bling.
Did you see how big my man hand is? This
It's
is a
gonna-
catcher's mitt.
Okay, I'm telling you, it's going to stretch and fit.
It won't.
Oh, are you shitting me? It won't go
Well,
over
I'll
your
get
hands?
it
You make it an earring.
Or I could use it as a cock ring.
I'll
You're
give
right.
it to your daughter.
No, I'm going to keep it because I'm
Alright.
going to get my big fat man hand.
Well, this
through
doesn't
it.
matter what size you're. This is a version of this.
This one doesn't matter. This one fits all.
No,
Inflatable
it's-
man.
One size fits most, they
These
should say.
are nipple rings, actually.
Lovely.
Those go in your nipples.
Let me see.
Very nice.
See, there you go. All right, so that's for stage, it's a little glitzy. You're a little bit glittery,
Not
right?
really, but yeah.
Woo!
I love it.
She just
Honey
wears that
says-
giant cross.
Yeah, I
You see?
know.
It's like huge.
These are great for regifting.
That's what they were.
Thank you, Patty.
No, I actually
Again.
bought those. I actually paid top dollar at a store.
Comes with a
love them.
fruitcake.
No,
in Ridgefield, Connecticut. I bought them.
I
at
love
I'm sure you
Lowe
did.
Boutique.
I do
right.
love
God,
them.
I do.
I will wear
After
them.
Christmas, she got
No,
them.
I got it before Christmas.
I have a gift for. I didn't
Aw.
get you a gift because
No,
I
I
see you
don't
all the
need
fucking time.
Yeah, I don't need
But I
it.
did
So
get you
mean.
some peppermint bark.
What does that do?
Well, you.
It's a
it's
candy. It's a
chocolate.
candy.
It's $6.99,
What
but
does
with the
peppermint
after
bark
Christmas
do?
discount.
Mine was more than $6.99.
Was this
okay?
left
Now,
over?
that was-
from,
It was.
That
on the,
was
I don't know,
after
but it was on the
Christmas
floor in her
after-
back seat of a. It was one of those. Like she got. Oh, well, just toss it. And then lucky you're on the same show. today,
Rich,
so you got
pick
it.
that up and write Chris's name on the tag.
Does it actually? Oh, it does have your name on the tag. All right, that's
No,
not
it
bad.
doesn't.
Oh, it
It
doesn't.
doesn't.
All right.
Thank you.
Carrie, do you want to talk about your Christmas, and then we'll get
Okay,
to the
so
boys?
I did this
Hey,
thing
you
for
didn't
New
buy
Year's.
us nothing.
I did this thing for New Year's
Yes.
where we, I got a bunch of people to put $100 in. We did a scratch-off party.
Okay, I saw the Facebook. I just looked at it today. I'm assuming you guys did not win because it ended and nobody was screaming, going, "I won $1 million." So what happened, Carrie?
So here's what happened. 20,
Carrie kept it low.
20 people.
down low.
20 people put in $100, so that's $2,000. These books come in $500.
Right.
So every book you buy is $500. So we bought 4 books. We scratched away. It was a lot of fun.
Fun?
Then we lost
How much?
700 out of the 2,000. You always win half the money back from per book. So we
But
won.
that's not good numbers. You got to win.
Okay, I
all,
get it.
And
I
then,
get it, but you have to be in it to win it.
Why don't you just
So
like?
then I asked everybody
Yes.
who roll it over. In other words, go another
Oh,
round.
that's the
What,
biggest
300?
mistake.
Just what's left over, or what you got back, right?
We got 1,200. I ended up putting in another
Oh, that
1,300.
was a
We got
mistake.
1,300 back. I put 200 more in. Everybody gave me another $10, and we bought 3 more books.
And
Now we're down to $500. But we're gonna roll it over one more time. But it only takes one book to have the million.
it's so insane. Gamblers are insane. Monty,
I
you're a
don't-
gambler.
Yeah, but here's what I would do with that. I'd rather come to a party where everybody puts $20 in, right? That's how many people?
Yeah.
$20 a head. And
No, it was 100 ahead. What
100
do you-
ahead. All right, so 100 ahead. You put everybody's name in a hat, and you pick the fucking name. You win the $2,000. There you go.
Oh,
Boom.
that's better than somebody wins.
Right. Somebody wins.
That
Definitely.
sucks. There's no fun in that.
Well, wait.
I'd buy $100 for that.
I would too. I would buy into that. How many people did you? 20 people.
20 people.
So you got a 1 in 20 chance of walking away with $700. That's
no,
good.
with
With-
2,000,
With 1,900 profit.
1,900.
I love it. That's the way to go.
I
I
made
weighed
And you
in
know,
on
of
that.
course, you put out a little food, a little open
I
bar.
do. I did. I put
know.
out food. I put out open.
And
bar.
out of
It
that
was fun.
2,000, Carrie wants her $1,500 tip
Yeah.
for running the game.
But you got to buy a 50-50 to get in their house. Monty, you gamble on horses though, right?
Horses, everything.
You're
Not-
a sicko.
good, too.
Do you
No,
do
that's-
scratch offs?
No, my wife does that. I don't do that. That's boring to me.
What do you
That's-
mean? Scratch offs are boring? Why?
Yeah, because in scratch offs, when you go and buy, like, let's say whatever this brand is, when you buy it, there's one winner, and you don't know where it could have happened. You don't know if that $1 million prize was won already. You can't. You
I
can-
went online and I looked.
You can look, but that's online.
Look,
doesn't
there's three $3 million winners left.
Okay.
So that somewhere in New York
How
State.
do you know? How do you know?
Because it says it online. You got to look it up. And
If you
when,
go on the
when somebody
website.
scratches it and wins, and as soon as it's scanned,
As soon as they
take
collect it, it
What
goes in
is
the
that,
system.
A cop?
So there's some kind of lights coming on.
But yeah.
I don't understand the whole gambling thing. Anyway, Kevin gambles, not gambles, but he does scratch offs every day. He does the daily number. He does all the stuff. His whole family gambles. They love gambling. If you
I
don't know
gamble.
a gift to get
I just
them,
came from Atlantic City. I just went down there. I did a show, and then I was off the next night. And we just gambled for 2 days.
how
me
much
and
you
the
blow?
wife.
How
What'd
much
you
you
play?
blow?
I blew a few
How much?
bucks.
Thousands?
You've worked for free.
Well, yeah, I worked for free even before I went to Atlantic City. That's why I went there to try and make money for the weekend.
But wait
What
a
do you
minute.
play? Craps?
I play craps.
I love craps.
Yeah, isn't it great?
I love
It's
craps.
the best
But
game.
as soon as I touch those dice, it's like, 7 out! Go fuck yourself! I just got here, prick! 7 out!
I go with Monty at this is the Borgata, and you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go gamble. You want to come?" And I go, "All right." And then he goes, "Let's do the horses." And you know me, I'm so fucking cheap because I don't want to spend any money. That's when my kids were little
How
and
much
everything.
did you bring? $20.
I brought $20, and he goes,
That's
"All
for
right,
the whole week
You
she
want
brought
to put it?
$20.
You want to put it down?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what should I put it on?" And then he told me what to put it on. I put my 20 down, and I'm standing there, and I go. So then you see the picture of the horses going around or some fucking thing, and he goes, too bad. And he orders another drink, and I'm like, so my $20 is gone? Like in like 30
There's another
seconds?
race coming up in
Yeah.
2 minutes.
And then he just kept drinking and gambling, and like it doesn't.
I never understood how to do the horses. Thank
Oh, it's
God.
easy. Why don't you
Thank
come and
God.
check with me?
Thank God. No,
No,
I don't need-
you're gonna get.
I
She
do
needs.
not
Why
need
don't we do?
another
Hey, why
vice.
don't we do a lot? And like when you, I don't know how far you space out your guests, but when I'm back in 6 months, if you guys aren't canceled, when I come back, and it's no, I'm only kidding. When it's
Snap.
summertime, why don't we do a live from Belmont Park?
Sure. Do you
in the-
think we'll
in the
be
back.
able to get a permit for that?
I know people.
You know people? Oh my God, he
I keep
really
all
is
my
a
money
gambler.
there.
Literally
Hold
owns a
on.
wing.
If you know people there, then
You
can't
do
you
it
get us a hot
in the
tip?
Chris Monty
Yeah, I can get you
Pavilion.
one tip. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, wait, isn't your family gamblers? You have
Everybody.
sisters and brothers and
My,
mothers
my,
and
my sister, my brother a little bit. My sister doesn't. She's like you. My sister likes to keep her
I
change.
like my money. And what about your mother? Your mother gamble?
My mother gambled when she was like my mother gambled all the time.
But
Card
would you
player?
lose? Would you
No,
lose?
she played slots. My mother would go and sit there
Oh,
for hours,
slots, I don't-
thousands, feeding thousands.
I don't
But then she'd
understand it.
she'd be down $3,000 and then boom, hit for 6,000. And go, this is a good day today. You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
She had
walk
fun.
away?
And well, she also had a half a bottle of something in her. You know.
What about your dad? Did your dad teach you how to gamble? You
Yeah,
know
he's craps and the horses too, like me.
Oh,
my
he
dad.
does?
Yeah.
Do you play Texas Hold'em?
I don't play Hold'em. I like cards. I like 7 card
Seven card
stud.
stud. That's
Real
what-
man's
yeah,
game. None of this
like
wild
that,
card
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You know, right?
I never
You don't
gambled.
seem like a gambling
Well, I'm going to tell you
person.
what. My
'Cause he's a
father was
pussy.
Rich Walker.
My
Jew.
father was a degenerate gambler.
Pussy.
Your father was a degenerate gambler?
Never came home with a paycheck.
Is
from
this-
what
are you
I
making
heard.
this up?
is
Kind of
true.
like you. You followed in his footsteps.
Oh!
He just gambled. And
Never came home with a fucking
All
paycheck.
right, one up for Carrie. All right. But I used to
This is
work
terrible.
at a Jack in the Box. Remember Jack in the Box?
Stop
Me and my
bragging.
girlfriend, and
you had
we
the
would
paper
make-
hat.
we had everything. Paper hat. I had the.
You
had
used
a
to go to
beautiful
Lang
shirt.
City with your girlfriend every weekend. I know this
That's
guy.
right. And Friday we would get on the bus. Remember the buses? They give you $32 and they give it all back to you when you're there, plus a show and a buffet. We used to go to Atlantic City. We used to go to Resorts International, whatever the hell.
How
it was.
old were you?
18, 19, like out of high school. So we go, and as soon as I walk in the door, my whole paycheck, $60, was gone. And the whole way home, 6 hours later, we're just waiting for the bus at the door. And we're like this in the bus going, because we couldn't go to the movies that week. We couldn't do nothing. The $60 was gone.
Wow, that's so sad. So you don't gamble at all? And did your mother divorce your gambling father?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
and where
for
is he
that
now?
reason.
Dead?
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
How'd
They
he die?
both are. They both
They
are.
both died. What the hell's wrong with your family?
His exacta didn't come in.
Yeah.
No, what
He
did he
couldn't
die
pay for
of?
his
Is
own
that a
funeral.
word, exacta?
Yes, yes, that is.
What
He
did
said
he
that
die
very
of?
nicely.
That's too young to die, aren't they?
No, he died when he was 70. He had a brain aneurysm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was going to play handball that day, and he just sat on the couch, and his girlfriend says, "You all right?" He goes, "No, let me rest a few minutes."
Oh, my
and he never
God.
came out of it.
Holy shit, that's kind of sad. He
Thanks for
played
bringing
handball.
us down, Rich.
Wow.
I thought I'd fill you in.
Wrong.
You asked. I mean,
did
you
ask.
wanted to know,
I asked
right?
the wrong question.
Yeah,
All right.
Patty, stop.
All right.
Yeah.
I told you
Let's
the
talk about the
Why
Holocaust.
don't you be cheerful like Carrie? Talk about all the good
Wait.
things in life.
Carrie-
let's talk
Carrie's
about-
here. Wait, can I talk about what happened over the holidays after I got my hair dyed? Because okay, first of all,
Your
my,
hair is dyed.
yeah, okay.
It's not natural.
Wait, I have to tell this. I have to tell this one story. So I get my hair. I go to the different guy because the other guy, my hair's too white, looks like shit, overprocessed. Right?
Yelling at her the whole time.
She's
to
sa-
do it.
she's saying your hair looks like shit. Go get it fixed. I'm like, all right, I don't know who to go to. I don't know. So I go to this woman. The first time she's okay, right? She did it okay. Second time I go, I just want some low lights. Okay, she goes, okay, fine.
So
she
she
puts
turned the
it
lights
in.
down a
Oh,
little
and
bit.
you even showed her a picture.
I showed her a picture. I showed her a picture of hair that she did from her fucking website and from her Instagram page. I go,
Well,
just
anybody
like
could
that.
copy and paste.
Well, you know, that's what I'm wondering if she. So I go, you did this? She goes, yes. I go, that's what I want. She goes, okay. She puts it in.
It's corn rolls.
She blows it. Oh, shut up.
Was she smoking a cigarette the whole
blows
time?
it out. It's a shit
What'll it be,
brown,
love?
shit brown color. The whole head. I go, where's the blonde? It took me a year to go blonde. Now she's just fucking dyed it all brown. I go, what? And I'm like, I'm hyperventilating, like I'm gonna die. I'm like, what'd you do? Where's the blonde? Where's the blonde? And she goes, oh, you want some more blonde?
Some more.
Like I'm the one who has a problem. Like that she didn't just fuck up. So she puts blondes in. It comes out white and gray. Now I look like I'm 90. Okay, so I go
Now it's
home.
back to its original
It
color.
looks exactly. $200 later, 5 hours in the chair. I call up Carrie. I'm like crying. I'm like, Carrie, you have to fit me in with your girl. Carrie brings me. I drive all the way to fucking Long Island to go with the Greek girl. She's Greek. 'Cause
Yes, and
Carrie
it was Eleni.
only does things with other Greeks.
Yes.
And
She's really good.
she
She's
did it great.
really good.
I loved her. I liked the haircut. Everything.
Well, they fucking. I wouldn't have paid for that shit.
I
You,
shoulda got
You're
my
a
money.
sucker.
I am a.
You fuck your boss. Fuck everybody
Yeah.
in here. You fucked up my hair.
I know.
I'm not paying for this.
I should have.
And you paid how much?
200.
Retarded.
And 20 years ago, I made her lose $20 on the horse, and I still don't hear the end of it. But she'll bitch about a bad hair that she paid $200
That's true.
for.
I do remember you made me lose that 20. So anyway, there's a story. Carrie goes to me, text me a picture of your hair so I can show my daughter when you get home. I go, okay. I get home.
This is the
I
best.
text a picture of the hair because Carrie just got her phone changed, and I don't know what's going on. So
She's
I
always
text
changing her
her
number.
She
a
lost another phone.
picture,
Yeah.
and I send the picture of my hair. And back from Carrie, I think it's from Carrie, I get a dick pic with this skinny, uncircumcised dick,
And he's pulling the skin.
pulling the skin like a tent, and his fingernails are dirty. Okay, and it's like light brown, and it looks like one big ball off to the side. Like it
It
doesn't
was
even.
so gross.
It was gross.
So she calls me and goes.
That's the one that
I
cut
go,
her hair.
Now I text her. I go, send the picture. So she goes, I did. I go, I never got it. She goes, you just sent me back a dick pic? I go, no. I go, send me the dick pic.
Who?
So we go over all the phone numbers that I've had because I understand. I've had about 7,000 phone numbers. She now sends the dick pic and the hair and a picture of herself to another number.
Right, so it's basically a split screen of a scrawny, weird dick with the skin pulled off the top and me smiling, touching my hair. And I'm like,
She goes, did you get it? Did you get it? I go, Patty, I never got it. She goes, what? I go, Patty, she goes, I sent the dick pic. Oh, my God, who did I send it to? And you're like, all of a sudden I hear her go, oh, no.
Did you get a response?
She sent it to someone that she knows.
I immediately go to Kevin. I go, we have to block these numbers. We have to block this weird brown penis guy. And then we got to block the person that I just sent the shit to because I don't want them. So Kevin goes, okay, give me your phone. Give me your phone. Just hurry up. Give it to me.
That's my mother.
And the picture.
That's my mother's number.
The picture of the dick is right big on the phone. I got this big phone. He goes, oh, no. He goes, get this away from me. It was like the kryptonite thing. He's like, get that away from me. He goes, you're going to have to learn how to block it yourself. He goes, I'm not going to look at that picture of the dick. But anyway.
So now you,
The
but
last
you,
time I
but wait,
sent
hold
you
on.
anything.
But then what she
Send it
did
to me.
was she apologized to the people she sent
wait,
the dick pic
that's
to.
true.
And
She
who did you find out who
I'm
that was?
so
I don't know.
sorry.
He said, I'm so sorry. Wrong number. I didn't know
Good
what
thing
to
you didn't
say.
send it to Mike Dillon.
Why does he send dick
Mike
pics?
Dillon
They had a
hates
big
my
feud.
guts.
Wait,
because
why?
I accidentally sent him a picture of. It was very simple. A Santa Claus, and then when you open the chocolate Santa Claus, when you open
It's
it
the
up,
same
saw
mold
that.
they do for the penis.
it's the same mold that they use for the penis, but
Right.
it looks exactly. So it says he looks like a good guy on the outside, but when you open him up, he's on the inside. He's a dick. So I was pressing send, and all of a sudden I hit his thing, and I was like, "Oh fuck! I didn't want to send it to him because I don't feel like hearing his bullshit. I don't,
Is he
'cause-
religious?
No, but when you text him, he tells you everything that went wrong with his week. And now you're like, oh my God, really? The doctor took the wrong foot off. Then, because he's diabetic. Then his fingers hurt. The whole fucking thing. Lower that.
You got to turn that
Oh,
down.
Yeah, we're on the air,
Idiots.
Rich.
We're on the
This is
air.
called a
Yeah,
show.
This isn't rehearsal.
So it was really a
Wait,
fucking
is it?
mistake because I didn't want to talk to this guy. All of a sudden, I get, how dare you send this to me and call me a dick? I was like, I wasn't calling you a dick. It was by mistake. I was sending it to all my girlfriends. Rich Walker's one of them. Eric Heft's another one. And, a couple of Hirschmans. Look at this disgusting dick.
Is that the ugliest thing you ever saw?
Well, it's not the
Wait a
ugliest,
minute. Why do I know that?
but...
Anyway, it's gross.
So anyway, he freaked out, and he then goes on to Facebook, on Facebook, and he writes this C-U-N-T,
No,
which
he
is
didn't.
fine. Yes,
no,
he
he
did.
didn't. To you?
Yes, not
Yeah,
to me.
but-
He wrote it.
To you.
No, he wrote it on his Facebook status.
Okay.
Oh.
Going off about me, this washed-up diva.
No,
Oh.
Carrie.
On and on and on and on. It was kind of funny. Meanwhile, Sam...
Carrie
see it.
relishes in
What's
that.
not
She
to
loves
it.
drama.
What's
I
the
did.
love
Yeah.
about Carrie
I thought it was
Carruthers?
funny. And my husband was getting all mad. I'm like, really, Sam? The guy's got one leg. Come on. He's a drunk. He hangs out,
all right,
drinking
all right.
and whatever.
Hey, we gotta
Let's back it up.
We gotta
Let's
bring
back
alcoholism into this. I mean, I'm grabbing a drink after this fucking show today.
But anyway, so this whole big shit started.
I can't believe. Well, that's
Just
why,
because I pressed the wrong
but
thing.
that's why I thought you sent me the dick pic because you're always sending like chocolate
She
Santa
does
dicks.
send
Yeah.
She
weird
sent
Like
it
the
really
girl that
weird.
farts. Like you sent. You
I
keep
had
sending me
she
these
sent me
farts.
one the other day. Right.
the girl
Did you
that-
get that one?
With
It
the
was-
balls, the guy
Wait,
jumps in
no.
front
Oh,
of
yeah,
the,
the guy jumps in.
stripper.
Yeah.
I get ones from her all the time. It'd be like 3 in the morning. I'm like, what the? And it's some girl farting in the camera, and I'm like, what is she doing?
And it talks.
Yeah.
The ass
Didn't you send
talks.
me a picture of him too? Did you send me a picture?
Yes,
of Rich
I
Walker?
did as a dog.
As a girl,
I
though.
faced I
that was a
faced
dog?
yeah, I put his face on the dog. Anyway, whatever. So
Funny,
it was a
I never
mistake.
saw that one.
It was a mistake, but that guy took it too far.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you sent that to me, I wouldn't think you would call me a dick. I just think that's funny. It's a funny
Yeah.
joke.
First of all, I wouldn't go out of my way a week before Christmas to call you a dick. He was pissed off that he wasn't invited to the party, but how am I going to invite him to the party when I said his name and 90 comedians said we're not going if he goes?
Nobody said that.
You were
Nobody
one
said
of them.
that. Wait, 90 comedians?
90. There was only 4 comedians at your
Well,
party.
you four know who you are.
You guys know who the comedians were at the party?
No. Manny was there. Manny was Santa Claus. He actually is a
Anyway,
good
nobody
Santa Claus.
wanted
He's
him
really
to come.
cute.
Otherwise, I would have
love him.
kind of invited him.
Who, Manny? That's why I didn't go.
Yeah,
No,
I love Manny.
man,
I love Manny.
His Santa Claus though does look like something like from like the
No, he
the
does look
wicked
like
one in
Santa
the
Claus.
Twilight Zone.
No,
he's cute.
he looks like a good Santa Claus.
He's a good because
First of all,
He's like a good special
4
needs
p.m.
Santa Claus.
Christmas.
goes-
What?
No, stop.
No, he goes like this.
Listen.
He goes
I
like
love
this.
Manny.
He
I
goes like
wouldn't
this.
I said he looks like a good special
When
needs
he
Santa
does
Claus.
when he does his ho ho ho, it's like real Santa Claus.
Yeah.
No.
all right,
The
sure.
kids love him.
Tugboat Santa.
Tuggy. Shout out to
Santa.
Tuggy.
I think he's a great Santa Claus.
I
Don't
love
be a
that.
hater. Both
I
of you.
love
a
Manny.
great
He's
Santa
a
Claus.
sweet
We
man.
love
I
him
also
to
have
death.
to point out that
I
Carrie
love you,
Carambas
Manny.
brought her homeless lady to the party. Your homeless lady
I
was at the
did,
party,
I did.
Eileen, and I met her. The homeless
Now,
lady
meanwhile,
was
she got stuck with it's a grab bag party. She gets stuck with a fucking pasta maker.
And she's homeless.
And she's
no-
homeless. Nobody.
here's
She
the
should have just gave her the empty boxes so she could put
know-
an extension on the house.
You know what's amazing? Carrie and her were the only ones asking for money that night. She had a cup. The woman came with a
Well, you
cup.
know what's so weird about her?
She
goes,
sat over the vent.
She goes to me,
The
what?
heat.
Stop.
What's
She
that
goes-
smell coming from the
She
vent?
goes, what are these gifts that everybody's buying? I go, well, Carrie made everybody do a 50-50 as they walk in the door. And she goes, oh, I want to do the 50-50. I go, it's too late. They're already doing it. I go, I tell you what, Eileen, if I win, you can have my 50-50. She goes, I don't want a handout. That's what she said to me.
She's very proud.
She
She
goes,
doesn't want a
I'm
handout.
going to get my own 50-50. And she walks, she's got $20. And I don't even know where she's getting $20 from. But she gave
Well,
you
the
$20
state
to buy
gives
a...
her money, so she's not. The problem with her is she's getting thrown out of her apartment now. The problem with her is not that she doesn't have the money to pay for like a $600-700 apartment. It's that nobody wants to put her. And she's not dirty. She's clean. She
Right.
showers.
And she's your neighbor?
But she's a little bit of a hoarder, and
That's
she
like me. I'm
I think
a-
you
and
say
she
whore.
and she washes all her
box is full.
clothing.
I
all
know.
her clothing and hangs it all over the backyard, so the neighbors don't like her.
Oh, so she's your neighbor.
No, I got her an apartment down the block.
If
How did you find
How'd you
her?
find
and where
her?
did they
Yeah.
find you?
Carrie attracts
You know,
people
when I
like
first
this.
met Carrie, we're sitting in her restaurant. It was me, Keith Anthony, and her, and she's running all around. We're supposed to have like a little talk, a meeting on a show we were writing. And Keith goes, let me tell you something about Carrie. He goes, every month is a new reject she attaches herself to. He goes, I was the reject. He goes, now you're the reject. And there's always somebody that
Uh-oh.
she
Am I the
latches on-
reject? Shit. She's been latched onto me
You're
for
this
a while.
month.
This is for about 6 months. I'm the reject.
No, it's over a year.
It is over
No,
here?
yeah, this is relationship. This is gonna last. You're not a reject.
Thank God. You know what I want to know? You're married. Like, okay, what made you?
Did you marry Kevin finally?
No.
They can't.
Poor guy. I love that guy.
Are
He
you-
He
but
don't
I
want
wanna-
to get married, right?
No.
Well, at this
Can I
point,
ask a personal question? Are you both divorced from your?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
both
yeah.
divorced. We're ready to go.
Oh, he was married?
Oh, yeah, he was married.
but you guys live together. It's
To
common law now.
the woman who put the red dot in her head. Oh my God, you know his ex-wife? She put her name was Sani Skalblacci Kachani. Like she took on an Indian. She joined a cult. She put a red dot in her forehead. She used to wear an orange jumpsuit. Like it started slowly.
She's
like
a Hare Krishna?
she started
She's
slowly.
like that woman that pretended she was black. And
Yeah,
she
yeah,
became the head of the
that's
NAACP.
That's exactly-
Remember, she was a white girl.
Because when I see pictures of her when he met her, she was a cute regular girl. Then you see her later, she gets kind of fat. Okay, now she's a little. She's putting on her driver's license. It says "Sing to God." She's going away for silent retreats, but like over Christmas, he doesn't see her. He doesn't know where she is. She's taking Swami's feet. She's doing all this crazy shit. So anyway, they did get divorced.
Did they have
Where is
kids?
she now?
No, thank God they didn't have kids. She's in. I don't know if I should say
An
the name of the
asylum?
cult. It's a cult.
Just don't say the
It's
name.
she's there, and she married a new man. Get a load of his name, Brahma, which means God. She married a guy
Ah,
named
so she
God.
moved up.
Well, he probably gave himself that name.
Yes,
You know.
it's not the actual Brahma.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
not
guy
Brahma.
named Brahma, and they all eat at picnic tables and eat rice and vegetables.
That's
for them.
great.
So anyway,
I got
what
married.
made you get married? Now wait, is this the girl that I
Now,
met
wait,
at
let's just
Dangerfield?
discuss how long
a
it
different
took
girl.
him to get
No.
to get married.
Yeah, let's find
how
this
long
out.
it took to get married.
Yes, we want to know this.
I got engaged in January. We were married in July.
Yeah, okay, but how long were you together?
January,
Oh, 2
February,
years.
March, April, May, June, July. 7
Wait.
months.
Weren't
Yeah.
you together a long time?
We were together 2 years.
Wait, who was the girl you were together for? Like
Oh,
50?
it's a
He doesn't wanna
couple.
talk about
There's a
that.
Why do
couple.
you gotta?
There's a
lie?
couple. Why?
The
we
crazy-
Why do you?
Why?
one-
No
the
guy
one
wants
who
to talk
liked-
about. I don't want to talk about exes.
The one who liked your cocktails.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was with a few women I was with one girl for like 6 years.
Oh, you were. I think that's,
That's
the one.
the
I
one
meant.
I'm talking
That's the
about.
one I.
That was back though in like.
Tell
we
him
broke
my
up in
joke.
2000.
Now, wait
What
a
I
minute,
always
you-
say, does she know
Oh,
yet?
yeah.
Like,
See,
whenever he
Richie-
meets a new girl, he goes, "She's just like me." If you put me in a girl's body, I mean, we're like similar. We're the same. Everything's the same, and we're in love. And I go, "Does she know yet?" And he's like, "What?" Like he only goes 2 years. At 2 years, it's over.
That was my thing for a while. I was,
Oh, really?
Every 2 years I'd be
Because
like
in
that.
2 years, you got to decide: is this it or not it?
Right. So this time I decided this is it.
Why not? Right?
But the other one, you would
He needs
6
benefits.
years.
Yeah, but we broke up like
a million times.
8 years ago. No. We just broke up like 8 years ago. We just grew apart.
Okay, and this one, so you figured you're getting older.
Yeah,
How
health insurance.
often? How are you going to be able to attract women at a certain point? when
Well,
you're
that too.
At a certain age.
I don't really care. I could
Well,
be.
he's got the schnoz.
I could be alone though.
I call him the
you know,
schnoz. Look at that thing.
It's a
Leave
great
alone.
nose. It's a
It's
great nose.
Roman. They kill in Italy for nose
The
like
bigger
That is
the
a good nose.
nose, the
It's
bigger
Roman.
the hose.
It's Roman all over your face.
I think.
Is that the joke?
I think.
I wasn't even going there, but thank you for the hacky moment brought to you by Rich Walker.
I do always like a nose on a man.
I do too.
Yeah.
I've liked the big
that
nose.
what they
'Cause you
call
know
it?
what follows that? You know.
The big wanker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Really?
that's. I'll tell you how I know. You want to know how I
I
know?
gotta get me one of them
hands.
big nose.
Let me see your hands. I'll tell you what you got.
Those glasses.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what you
Medium.
What is that?
Medium. Let me see your. Let me
If
see
they're
your.
Medium.
Oh, okay. You got
baby
some meat.
hands.
Okay. No.
Oh, you mean by
it's
the
this thing.
thickness?
The meaty. The meat here. The meaty part
This
here.
one's media than this side.
Yeah, you're right. That is.
That's the
meatier.
one he
Why is
pulls
that?
with.
That's why. That's what I hang to the right.
Yeah.
See, that's what.
I'm not saying small. I'm just saying
I
medium.
got real
medium,
meaty.
But that.
You got me. How big is her penis? She's
Big.
She's huge.
Richie, let's be honest.
Yes.
What?
You don't have a big one.
I heard average on Google.
Google
tells me average.
Google review is 2 stars.
It's, I go
1.5.
What is the
What?
Dear Echo? What is it? Hey Google. I go, hey
Alexa,
Google.
Alexa.
What's Hey
No,
Google?
Well, there's a Google one
Well,
now
my
too.
kids got
Siri?
the Google thing for Christmas.
We have the
That's all.
Alexa.
Hey
What
Google,
happened to
hey
Siri?
Google.
Siri's on iPhones.
Oh yeah, that's what I got. But so now what? Now you've been used to your whole life. You're not married. You can do whatever you want. You can drink. You can gamble. What happens?
I can still do that.
What if you spend $2,000?
But you can't get rid of the
one
furniture.
One night at gambling. Do you come home and go, honey? There's something I have to
No.
tell you.
Remember
She was
your
with me-
engagement
She
ring?
was with me drinking and gambling too. So I
So
married.
she doesn't care.
No, she cares. She doesn't want me. I'm not going to piss away, our life savings. But I have my own money.
$34.
Yeah. That's one bet for me. And I'm done. I'm out, honey. I'll be in the
what
car.
hap-
Let me
that's
know
what
when you're done with
happened
your
with
penny
the other,
slots.
the other 4 girls he was with before.
What?
He was engaged to all of them. And
No.
then he comes home and he's like, "Remember your engagement ring? I stopped at the track."
Yeah.
And he had to break up. Okay, move
That
on with
4
that.
was
Carrie's
the wife.
I thought that was going to go a lot.
It was
It
almost
sounded
good.
better in your head,
It
didn't
was,
it?
it was almost good. I'm glad you stopped us all
but
to tell that.
we don't. Yeah,
No.
we don't. We have vices, She like we both.
What's
like
her
to,
vice?
We like to take a little drink.
Oh,
you know?
she likes her
She's
You're
cocktails.
Ger-
fucking luscious.
She's
Wait
she's
till you have
German.
a kid.
She's
You're not.
German.
You're gonna be
German
drinking
girls
a lot more.
They give
People would.
Irish girls get a bad rap because
Why?
the Germans can drink you under the table.
Oh
Germans
yeah,
can drink.
Irish. Forget it. I can't drink at all. I have 2 glasses of wine. I'm fucking shit faced. I can't walk. I can't.
Me too.
I
I
remember
can't
we
perform.
one weekend we were up in City's team years ago, and
Did I drink?
Me and you and whoever the other comic, we tied one on pretty good. You were wearing all leather. It was crazy. I just remember the next day. You didn't come out at all.
I don't remember.
She came out at Showtime. She goes, "I was been sick all
Oh
day."
my God, that's true.
I go, "Yeah, because
That
you
is
drank
true.
a bottle of vodka last
No,
night."
you know what? I had like 2 glasses of wine. And that
probably-
made me shit. That I was vomiting the next day. I can't drink.
It was
I
years
literally.
ago.
That was a long fucking time
They
ago.
switched the bottle out
I can't
for
believe that.
cheaper
They
wine.
gave him Merlot.
What about kids? No, are you gonna?
Yeah,
have
he's
kids?
gonna have a kid.
No,
He'll
you
have
don't
a-
know.
Probably.
I don't see. You think?
Well, yeah, she wants to have a kid.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you gotta.
How old is she?
She's in. I don't want to give away her age.
Well,
but-
around
She-
over 40, over
no,
30.
No, she's in her late 30s.
Oh, you go younger.
Oh well, you gotta get a move on it because
I don't have a time limit.
she.
I can have a kid when
yeah,
I'm 100.
you do. You do. I know you don't think you do, but you do. Your sperm is like.
My sperm comes out like old people getting off an Atlantic City bus.
That's so rude. What about more kids for you, Rich Walker?
No.
Your kids are grown
No,
now.
no, please.
I'm so done. Like, my daughter's a teenager now. I won't even go see Butterfly, whatever that movie is.
What is
with
Butterfly?
That's the one on the Golden Globe that won all the awards.
Oh, won last night. Won a bunch of awards.
Did you
It's
guys
about
watch
a teenage
that? You watched the Golden
girl.
Globes?
I
that
watched
fights
the
with
Golden
mother or
Globes.
something.
Who watched it?
Patty,
I
you,
did.
you had a couple of tweets out there about how they were dressed like hookers. And
Yeah, well, I know this is politically incorrect to say, but here they are. They're all wearing black
They're
because they want to be.
protesting men,
They're
right.
protesting all this, and who comes out but Catherine fucking Zeta-Jones wearing black underpants and lace? It looks like she's
And even
wearing.
Gina
look,
Davis had her tits hanging out.
Gina Davis had her tits. I'll tell you the other one. Kate Hudson was wearing also black underpants.
But she
and
don't
a-
have tits.
And she has no tits, but
Right. She just
she
has a
wore
cover.
lace
The
that went
covers.
over the nipples, and all this was open. And it's like, really? You
But
best
those
one-
are the
dumb
girls
bitches.
that
but
don't
that's
get
the whole
harassed.
point. They're set. That's
The
the whole
best, yeah,
point.
but the one who dressed the best to stick it up everybody's ass was Frances McDormand because
Oh,
she
yeah,
dressed
she-
like a man.
You know, when
Yeah, that
saw-
was great what you put. No makeup.
I go, can you slap some makeup on that old tired face, Frances
She's
McDormand?
such a great actress.
Okay, she's a great actress, but she's becoming like, you know what she looks like? I
She
used
looks like
to,
my Uncle Phil.
She is morphing into a man. She's
Yeah.
got her hair all cut short,
Short,
like
no
a guy,
makeup.
no makeup, and like when
What
the-
was that outfit?
And that outfit is like a navy blue dress from
I don't even think it was a dress. It looked like a
Marshalls.
uniform.
from Marshall.
Like a nursing home uniform.
You know, she looked like
Nurse
a,
Ratchet.
she looked like a Catholic school nun. That's what
Yes.
they looked like. And I look at her husband, and he's like sort of applauding as she goes up, and all I could think is this poor man has to fuck a woman.
No, it's
that
probably
looks
was
like
thinking.
a guy.
He was like, I am not fucking that tonight.
I know. It's just.
Thank
It's
God
like,
she'd
Well,
be
that's
drunk.
actually she was making a statement.
yeah, but
Yeah.
You wear that outfit, no one's fucking you. There's nobody making sexual harassment against you. You know, these other women though, I think that's what their whole point was. Dress provocative, show a tit, but don't touch me. And you know, I could dress the way I want, and you're not allowed to make sexual. That's the
But
whole
isn't,
point.
Well,
would you
that-
say on the other way around, a
Yeah.
man looking really debonair with a tuxedo, is that sexy? Would that turn you on?
No, but let me tell you something, Patty.
I wasn't asking.
Patty.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when I said to you, anybody going to a guy's room, his hotel room, or his
You know what's
fucking
going on.
apartment, you know what's going on. You go, now there are women that don't know. It's the same thing then. Now you're changing your story.
No,
you're
no.
saying women are not allowed to wear
No, no.
sexy clothing
no.
because, you know,
There's a
they're
middle
going to
gr-
get harassed.
I know what you're saying. No,
Now-
it's a middle ground. Like, okay, I'm not saying you can't wear sexy clothing when you go out at night or you do whatever. But you're on a TV show. Both these women have children. You're walking around in that outfit in front of your kids with your nipples. I mean, I just think it's just like sometimes it's just fucking inappropriate. I mean, like.
There's a certain age, too.
Yeah, and Catherine Zeta-Jones is like 50, and she's
Is she
got.
that old?
Oh my God!
But she looks
Did
hot.
you see
She's
her?
very
No,
sexy.
she's like
That was- she was a
45. She's my
10.
age.
She's
Okay,
hot.
but
And
still,
every-
you got
Leave
little.
her out. Talk about Frances McDormand or whoever the hell she is.
I saw she's Catherine Zeta-Jones is with her father-in-law. What's his name? Kirk Douglas. And he's like, and you know he can't
Blah,
talk.
blah, blah, blah,
He's
blah,
like,
blah,
yeah,
blah,
blah,
and she
blah,
goes, now for the awards.
no, she goes.
Blah,
Why,
blah, blah,
why
blah.
was he there?
He was in a wheelchair.
But
He was-
why?
He was winning something. Didn't
They
he win
gave him like
something?
some lifetime. No,
Yeah.
no, they didn't give him any
They gave him,
award.
"You're
They just
still
brought him out
alive."
as a
They just
presenter.
brought him out. But he's sitting there and he's looking at her, and her crotch is right by his face or whatever. And I'm thinking, and she's just wearing underpants, and I'm thinking, is this guy gonna like grab her pussy? Like I almost
No.
feel like she's. Oh, wait.
No one's eating
There's
that.
the picture. Like-
Nobody's eating that. Didn't her husband get throat cancer from her?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Her husband got throat
Oh, yeah,
cancer
You know
from
what?
having oral sex
I'll
on
take the throat
You're-
cancer from her. She was amazing.
That's right.
Wait, I
One
got
time-
cancer. Okay.
I'm going.
And
Hey, you're gonna go back. Hey, get right back on the horse. Get right back on the horse. You bring that. You bring that cancer to my house.
No, but my point is, I'm not saying that a girl who wears an outfit like that has a right. Someone's allowed to grab her. I'm just saying,
No, girl.
be smart.
hey, let me ask you
And
a question.
yes,
No,
I
finish your
agree with
thought.
you, by the way. I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree with you.
But I
Don't go to a guy's room
Okay, that's
if
not what
you're
I'm
not
saying.
ready to blow him.
but I'm not.
And
I'm not saying that because,
don't
like
wear-
I said, I went to Joe Bronski's room. I
Okay,
went to.
I said a
went to lot of
guy's
comedy.
room.
You mean after a show?
Yeah, I didn't blow him. And he
Of
didn't think
course
I
you
was going to
didn't
blow
blow
him.
I
And
said a
didn't think.
guy's room.
Oh, yeah.
I got
Wait a
that.
minute. And also, what's his name? Buddy Fitzpatrick. I've been in his
Again.
room.
Well, he's gay.
Again.
No, I love Buddy. I'm only kidding.
Again.
But
I
I've been
love
in a
Buddy.
lot of guys' rooms where I don't. They're guys I know. They're
There are
friends.
certain guys that you're friends
You
with.
even went to Eric Kornfeld's room
You're such an asshole.
Twice.
twice. That's funny. Let me ask you a question,
Yes.
though. I asked Carrie this on the
Yes.
way over. Without mentioning names, were you ever in that position? And do you
What
You-
position?
of
Doggy.
somebody in authority making?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a
She's a
fucking
lawsuit.
I have a lawsuit that I'm not
Oh,
allowed
I
to
didn't
talk
know that.
about.
She's
What's
been
his
and
name?
silenced. She's been
I've been
silenced.
silenced. I had to sign a
Just give us the
silence.
initials. Was he somebody in comedy?
I can't. I'm not allowed to say anything. You know how bad I want to talk about this story with all this
God.
shit
Off
going
air.
on? How fucking bad I want to talk. And that's not the
I
only
cannot
time.
wait until we're off camera.
I know.
I'm telling you, she
Yeah,
won't
she
tell
can.
me.
I'm
Maybe-
not allowed to talk about it. But that's not the only time. I told
You
you,
know
the
what?
other
I'll
time.
do the talking. You
We-
just
Just
nod.
nod.
I told you the other time was when I went up to a
Wait, I
guy's
never got the papers yet.
apartment because I was going to be in a movie with Dustin Hoffman.
Yes.
And I
And
went up,
nobody's fucking him.
and no, but the guy went. I went up to his place, and he had like kind of conned me because he said Dustin Hoffman's going to be there, and all of a sudden I'm in his room. And he goes, "Okay, we got to go over the scene," and he's saying it's a naked scene, and you got to take
I know
your
somebody
clothes
this
off.
happened to.
And then all of a sudden there I am, and he's got his big fucking mitts on my bare ass. He's touching me, and I'm like,
Wait, you were naked?
"No, I had a shirt on over."
But you did get naked.
No, I didn't get naked. He said, "Go
Get
in
underwear on
and
with a
take."
shirt.
He goes, "Take your underpants off, or you're not going to be able to do the scene when Dustin gets here, because the scene is a naked scene with Dustin Hoffman." It's
Did you
so
really
embarrassing.
believe this?
But how old? This is years ago.
20. I was 21, 22. I just moved to New York.
Wow, it's a long suit.
Girls, no, that's not the lawsuit.
Oh, that's
Richie,
not-
write this down.
Hold
I got
on,
an idea for a movie.
You know
But
what? When this
girls who are
happens to me, I
21
better be prepared.
Oh, and wait a minute. So the other thing, I'm looking at the.
But you were
newspaper.
22. You know.
I'm stupid, but
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. These
I
girls are
was
stupid.
22. If a guy said that to me, I'd be like, "Oh, fuck yourself."
But you're
I think.
different,
But
though.
you,
I went in.
She's
she
actually
is different.
she's
She's
classy.
like a guy. She's
Listen,
like,
when I went on an audition, these two guys go to me. That's great. I read the lines, whatever, and they go, "Can you belly dance for us?" And I went, "No, no,
belly dance.
I can't." And they go, "You don't know any belly dancing. Can you do a little belly dance?" And I go, "No, I
What
can
was the
belly
part?
dance."
What were you reading for?
I go, "If you really want me to dance, I'll dance, but I'm not dancing for you two right now."
Yeah, that's what you got to say.
And
That's
let me
what-
tell
But
you,
then again, have you seen her IMDb? She doesn't have one. Anyway, so I
I do for $164 a year. By the way, in Carrie's defense,
Yes.
in your 20s, she was gorgeous.
What do you mean was gorgeous? She's a very.
She's
What
still
is with these
attractive.
men saying
That's what I
was?
meant.
Hey,
That's
you're-
Why are you talking in the
It's
past
over,
tense?
Patty. It's over.
No, let me tell you something right now. You're both
Carrie,
very attractive
No,
still
I'm,
to
it's
this
over
day.
for me, but not for Carrie.
Annoying.
Carrie, tell them what
it's not
your
over
sister
for you.
said with the guys.
So I go to my sister because it's a horrible
It's true.
thing when you finally realize it's over. Like, really, you don't have it anymore. You can't get yourself out of fucking tickets. You can't, weasel
That's
your
right.
way online.
Right.
You can't get in a club that easy. Now it's like, excuse me, the line's back there, and you're like, but
Don't you know who I am?
Yeah.
Right.
so.
No, and the holding the door. I used to always have guys hold the door, and then they'd smile and give you eye contact. Hey, and say a little, hey, pretty girl, hey, blah, blah. I swear to God, this just happened last week. I'm walking, and I'm literally it's at the fucking auction. I'm right behind the guy. He goes like this old fuck. He turns around, he sees me. I'm 1 foot away from him, slams the door. I'm like, you motherfucker. He saw me and slammed the door. I walk in the door. I go, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You fucking asshole.
You know what I
So
get?
wait, my
Wait, you
Tell
said
your
that?
sister, and I'll
So
tell
my sister goes, I go to her, my
What'd she
sister,
say?
you're not going to, I go, I know how old I am, but I go, but you guys still check me out. I want you to know, guys still check me out. So she goes to me, next time a guy checks you out, check out what's checking you out. And I'm like, what? And all of a sudden, the next time, it was like a decrepit
Yeah.
fucking 70-year-old skank.
Old, ugly guys love me. I was with my daughter. I'm with my daughter. We're at the movie theater, and this
We're
guy.
in, Chris.
We're going. We're like running into the movie theater with my younger daughter, and this is guy. fucking wheelchair, and he's really fat. He's really fat, and he's got stubble like the ugly, and his
got
hair's
the oxygen tank
all greased back. And he goes, "Hey there," and I go, "What if he's talking to me?" And my daughter Anna goes, "I think he's talking to you." And I go, "What do you mean?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "You going to the movies?" And I'm like, he's like making small talk. I'm with my daughter. I go, "Yeah, I'm going to the movies." He goes, "You know what?" He goes, "You should be up on that big screen." You know why? He goes, "Do you know why you should be up on that big screen?" I go, "Why?" He goes, "Because you're beautiful like a movie star."
Did it make you feel good, though, even though he was the decrepit old fat fuck?
First of all, I know I'm not beautiful like a movie star. A. B, I'm old. And C, to be complimented by an ugly, old, fat, greasy fucking guy in a wheelchair. What? That's
God's
mean?
watching this show.
Is that me? But like,
Is that mean?
You want to know the differences? If I walked in a movie theater and there was a crippled, old, fat, decrepit old woman in a wheelchair, and she said, "You look like a movie star," I would go, maybe.
Like who? Who? Like who do you think? That's what Richie would say. And she'd go, "You want me to say it again?"
Which movie? Which movie star? Dom DeLuise?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You look like Dustin Hoffman.
Call back.
How about, speaking of people fucking people,
Yes.
Ben Vereen being all, okay, do you know Ben Vereen?
Yeah, he
Yes.
was a big star Broadway.
Okay.
Pippin.
So I'm Pippin. Okay, I'm in high school.
Chicken George.
I'm with my friend.
He was on Webster. He played Webster's uncle during the 80s.
He also did Zoobly Zoo.
Okay.
Right.
It's
He was
the
on
70s.
Facts of Life once.
It's
he was
in
the
the
uncle that
70s.
came to visit.
I'm
Tootie.
with my
He was
friend.
Tootie's uncle.
I'm with my friend
I
Debbie.
used to call her Titty. She's
not.
so huge.
Okay,
Titty.
so I'm with my friend Debbie in high school. We go down on the bus to get in the city, and for some reason, we all fucking split up. Like back then, if you're in high school, people didn't care if you got raped or whatever. They're like, "Oh, you're going to Alvin Ailey, and you're going to go see Pippin. Okay, and you're going to, and we'll all meet up at the bus at 6:00. Okay, so we go see Pippin, and after Pippin, fucking Ben Vereen comes out, and he couldn't have been nicer. And he's just like, and he really liked Debbie. And Debbie was this cute little, she's wearing like little side pigtails. And he's like, "Girls, where are you going? What are you up to now? Where are you going to go now?" Like, yeah. And I remember this. I remember thinking, he's the sweetest man ever. He took all this time to talk to us, and he was so nice. And then you read this thing, and you realize, like, I could have fucked a big star. You know what I mean? Like, I could have fucked Ben Vereen because he goes,
Boy,
"What do
have
you
you made some bad decisions.
he goes, "What are you girls doing now?" We go, "We gotta go. We're going to the Alvin Ailey." Oh, he goes, "Oh, too bad. I swear to God, I think this guy
Of course.
Of
would have
course.
banged us
And that was back when
what?
Ben,
Yeah.
when he
was
was
a
cute.
star
He was
then. And he was a
sexy
star
then.
then,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was a star, and he was built.
But what you got? You wouldn't have gotten any. You think you would have gotten stage time?
yeah, what would you have gotten in his next musical? What?
Stage time.
A
She would have
good
opened
story.
for him.
Or you could have sued him now and made some money.
That's true. I could have said.
But how much is he worth now?
He's probably, I don't know.
He's a couple million.
How could he be worth that much now if he's doing fucking theater in Sarasota, Florida? Come
Well,
on.
he's also
But they
80
want
years
to keep
old.
acting,
Yeah, he is
too.
80.
They want to keep acting.
He's 80.
Yeah. He's at least.
Look
maybe
him up. Rich Walker loves to look up what people are worth.
I do love to look
I
up.
don't like that.
Look
I
up
don't
Chris
care.
Monty. See
But
what
then
he's worth.
it's not
I'll tell you
accurate.
what I'm worth.
I don't think
I
it's
got my
accurate.
wallet right here. I'll tell you what I'm worth.
No, everyone we've ever said this is what you're worth. Like David Tal, 16 million. Close, but that's what it says. It says 16 million.
It's lower, he's saying, than the
Yes,
number?
he's saying lower than.
Yeah, well, I'm not on there.
Well, we don't
What do you
know.
want?
I say he's lower than.
What?
But
what would you know?
If he saved all his
Ben
money he
Vereen?
made over his life and he invested it, you
If
don't
he
know what
bought,
he
if he bought the Bitcoin,
That fucking Bitcoin is the biggest pyramid
Yeah, he's
scam.
not worth a lot. 5 million. So good thing you kept it in your pants.
5
5 million.
5 million.
Of that, what is he going to give you? A lottery ticket? from
Yeah.
Cal?
Quarter mil.
no,
I'd be
he's
happy
not
with a
he's
quarter
not even
mil.
going to give you
did. That's
that.
it. And a good story.
Because that's
Black cock.
inflated 5 mil. That's not cash liquid 5 mil.
Net.
I gotta say,
God.
the Bitcoin, I
You
miss-
don't have Bitcoins, do you?
No, I don't. I should have bought it in 2010 when it was 5 cents.
But what? At the Bitcoin market, it fell. What do you call it when it falls out the bottom of the market? What do you call that?
Bottoms out.
Why are you just retarded? Why are you?
I'm trying to keep up with YouTube. Like it's like a. This is a race. That's why you can keep up in here.
What do you mean a
with them.
race?
You,
I talk too much. That's why I do talk.
All
a lot.
women do.
You know what I'm
Hey.
getting a lot now
Yeah, what?
lately too,
Tell
and it's
me.
not
That I
funny,
look like?
But once I hit
Gas.
50,
You're
Once-
50?
once I hit it.
Wow.
You've got a cute.
He hit it a
face.
long time ago.
I remember. Yeah, he hit it
He
10
hit it.
years
They
ago.
hit back.
Once I hit 50, everywhere I go, I get sir. Excuse me, sir.
I got that in my
Sir.
30s.
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, I never heard sir.
I get that all the time.
ma'am.
Sir.
Do you get ma'am?
I get sir.
You
Oh.
don't- Ma'am.
Ma'am, is that offensive?
No.
I hate ma'am. You know what?
I
You know
like it because it reminds me of like a Southern boy going,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Get in the
Oh.
car. Yes, ma'am.
Take your
Get in the
pants
car.
off.
Take your pants
Yes,
off.
ma'am.
That's Manny.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Ho, ho, ho. Ma'am.
I am a ho.
Kevin, that's what he'll say.
Why
Oh,
is ma'am offensive?
Whenever I say to
It's
Kevin,
not.
"Oh, will you take out the garbage in the morning and then do this before you leave?" and blah blah. And he always goes, "Yes, ma'am." And I go, "Don't fucking call me
I
ma'am
do
if you
that.
ever want me to fuck you again in this lifetime."
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Because
Texted you, yes,
oh,
ma'am.
you did. That's right.
See, young
Oh,
guy.
What? Yes, ma'am. I fucking hate yes, ma'am.
You know, I'd
Oh,
say that
wait,
to my
what is he
wife.
supposed to say?
My wife, that's what I say to my
Yes.
wife.
Yes,
She'll
Patty,
ask me
or
something. I never
anything.
listen. I'm a guy. Like, I hear her, but I'm watching
That's right,
something,
you-
and she always wants to talk when it's
you
the fucking
zone
most
out,
important
zone
part
out.
of the game.
Yeah.
And I gotta hit. Now, thank God we have pause now on our
Oh, yeah, yeah.
televisions.
Pause.
So I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's
What
right
is
when the 4-point spread thing.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So she's in the other room, and then I'll pause. I'm like, what? What's so important you didn't answer right now? Oh, I wanted to know. Can you do this, do that, do that? And I go, yes, ma'am. And she doesn't get mad though, like you do.
It's
She's
sarcastic.
And she's younger.
That's
Yes,
sarcastic,
ma'am is
yeah.
sarcastic. It's
I
like,
say it as out of respect.
well, I think if you go, yes, sweetie,
Oh,
even
yes,
that's
sweetheart.
I
sarcastic.
know. Yes, ma'am means yes, I'll take your orders, bitch.
No.
Hey, you know what I want to ask?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes'm. That's when someone's bossing you around too much.
I was just trying to be cute. Like, I was just trying to be silly.
Now he's
I
backpedaling
wasn't,
at
I
it.
wasn't
Yeah.
like,
He doesn't want to lose the
backpedaling.
gig.
yeah.
He's like Steve
I was
Bannon
just
now. He's
being silly.
backpedaling after his.
Where'd you always
Adam
wanna
is
ask?
not at all like that. Adam's a
No,
great
I'm a
guy.
good guy.
Adam is great. What's this thing called again? The outhouse.
The comic strip. We're at the comic
we're,
strip
we're live
live.
from the comic
Oh.
strip, and
The
he
rec
has
room.
The
My
rec
The
studio,
room.
yeah, my studio.
Now
called
they're
the
doing
Rec-
the intros.
The
Called the
rec
rec
room.
Here we are
Amazing.
live
Patty-
from the comic
Patty
shop.
90
cannot
minutes in.
get
Good
it
night,
done.
everybody.
You know what I want? I'm doing a new bit. I actually wrote a new bit.
Let's
and
hear it.
No, I'm not going to do the
Oh.
bit. But I want to have a
Actually
question
wrote
about
a
the.
new
I
bit.
wrote a new bit, but I'm going to ask you a question about the bit because the bit is because I had an old boyfriend who wanted me to not call it fucking and to call it making love. When you're with a woman,
Ew, is
do you-
that Scott?
no, it wasn't. Scott.
It's not
like
that
the-
lawsuit guy,
No,
is it?
it's the plumber. The
It's
plumber with the
sometimes-
little dick.
There's two different times. Sometimes you make love, and sometimes you fuck.
But do you say, honey, we got a little time tonight. You want to make love? Or do you say, honey, come on, let's go fuck?
We don't say either one.
What do you say?
She
You
just
don't
goes, "Let's go now into the room." Snaps the pants.
You don't call it anything? How
Um,
do you know you're going to do
I
it?
call it annoying. I call it now.
I don't
call
know.
I
it,
call it-
I'm exhausted.
I know. It's like sexual. You're living with a sexual harasser when you
know
marry a man
what we
because
call
they
it.
alwa't want to fuck.
I don't know.
Aren't they right? You
don't
don't call it anything? You want to mess around? What
no,
do
we
you
don't
call it?
mess around. What are we? Who am I? Fucking.
Mess around.
High school?
Who am I? Potsy?
Let's see.
Want to
What
mess
do you
around?
call it?
Want a neck?
Or you haven't called it in a
Here's
while.
what I
We
call
haven't-
it.
we
I
don't-
go to my husband. I go, you got 3 minutes. You better get up there quick, wash it, and let's go.
This
and
is-
he's like,
This is part of my. This is one of my bits.
3
is
minutes. He's long. Huh?
That's part of the bit. Is
that's including the shower.
is that it isn't always making love, and that sometimes
No.
it's just like the kids are at the movie
No.
theater and you've got an hour to get it in, clean it off, get it out. That's exactly what it is, right?
I
It's-
get
it's,
you.
it's
Mine's
not
like,
making love.
you're ruining my day.
That's what he gets from his wife.
Okay. She pulls the pants
She
down.
wiggles the pants off.
I can't
She
see
has
you
to
having
wiggle.
sex
I
with
don't see
Christine.
you two having sex.
Yeah, I
either.
can't see it either.
Nobody can see it.
I haven't seen it, so I don't even know what it's like.
The kids are adopted.
Wait, maybe she'll
One of your
write
kids
it.
has
She
my
always
nose.
writes it. Your wife always writes in and says some horrible
She's
thing about
funny,
you.
his
Oh, you know what
She's
she
really
said?
funny.
She is
She
very
had a
funny.
great
She's
one.
funny. Oh shit! Sorry.
At Carrie's party, Carrie had the. Did you hear what she said at your party? She had the line of the night. Carrie was collecting money to do the raffle, $20 a person, right?
Yeah.
And the 50-50. She goes, you better get in on that. She goes, so you can make something this week.
It's so mean. Hey, where are the things where people say things?
The comments.
Yeah,
Patty
I don't know where to
the
find the
comments.
fucking
See, we no
comments.
longer have Manny here to read all the
Well,
comments.
where are the comments? Why isn't it
Where
on
are
my
the
phone?
things where people say things?
What do I got to click? Comments.
Yeah, the comments aren't.
Maybe we
coming
got
in
comments.
for some reason.
Yeah,
They're
there's
not.
a bunch.
Oh, there are. Let's see if there's anybody interesting.
No, there isn't. Actually, you know,
Look what Mark Hirschman
Mark
put.
Hirschman
Yeah, oh,
is
you're
my
getting-
What do you
favorite.
write?
What?
Mark, read it.
That was.
Will you
He
turn your
goes,
sound
that was
down?
Francis McDormand.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
it was Steve Lazarus.
Yeah. That was earlier he did that.
That
He
was
wrote that.
fucking funny.
That's it.
Okay, Sharon Enlow wants to know your names again because we just did it in the beginning. Turn your fucking sound, or is this my sound?
It's not
yours,
mine.
Maddie.
Oh, I'm telling you. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Who wants to know our names?
Chris Monty is one of our guests, and our other guest.
You forgot his name?
Rich
Look at
Walker.
your paper. It's right there.
Yeah,
in the
Monty,
lap.
you were on the show.
Rich
Kevin
Walker.
Kinway.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's talk
You were
about
also
credits.
on the Grown Ups, not Grown Ups, the Mall Cop
Mall Cop 2.
2.
He was the whole movie, if you ask me.
I didn't see
I was
Mall
only
Cop.
in 1 minute of no.
I didn't see Mall Cop 2.
Yeah,
I'm
a
sorry.
lot of people
Did
didn't.
you even see one?
I didn't see one either. Did you?
No. I saw one.
Yeah, I saw one.
I saw one.
I saw the
He was
commercials,
funny.
and I thought I saw it by seeing the
I
commercials.
actually
I
thought they
liked
were,
him.
I'm kidding.
I
liked him.
actually thought they were both very funny.
They are
They're
funny.
great.
I didn't
I
see him.
thought-
No, I had I
Look,
had
Rich
fun.
is trying to get on the show. He
Oh.
Well, that's over. That's,
no.
not getting on
The
that
Mall Cop one was funny when he was whizzing around with that machine.
yeah.
Segue.
You know what I love? The way he runs into glass. Like he surprised. when
He's
he runs-
really good at
He's good at that.
that.
He
kind
does
Who
a lot of
runs
it
into
himself
glass?
too.
Yeah, he does all
Kevin
that.
James. He does
runs
a lot of
into
his own
something.
physical stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
he does. He's funny.
You
with
know,
that.
he's like a super black belt or something.
Yeah, he
Is
was a
he?
great athlete.
He is?
He was a great athlete.
But he's like,
He was a football player.
Yeah.
Manny Arias went to high school with him at. What's
Manny
the name
Rice
of
is that old?
was he?
No, he was. Kevin was older, but
But here's what I don't get with Kevin. If he's, how can he be in sports and do karate, but he's like kind of heavy?
why? You could be fat and
You could be fat and do
things.
karate?
Look at me. I do a lot of things, and
You're
I'm
not
fat.
fat.
I'm
No, but
Well, he
fat.
wasn't always heavy.
I'm fat.
Well, how do you know? Ever since I known him, he was heavy. What about?
Yeah, I seen pictures of him in like high school.
Oh,
When?
really? He was skinny,
He was stocky, but he wasn't.
When
you know,
did you see-
stocky,
what?
Stocky's a nice way of saying fat.
husky.
He was
Husky.
athletic. He
He's
was athletic. See, when you say it about a guy, it's one thing. But if you say, "How was she?" Oh, she's athletic. You know, it's
I don't know. I
Husky's
always,
okay for
I
a boy,
always
not for a
liked him.
girl.
I always liked him a lot.
I love him.
I love. He's one of my favorite actors. Zookeeper, I love.
Did you?
Zookeeper?
Oh my God, the zookeeper.
What?
That's about the Nazis.
No,
the
no.
zookeeper.
It was,
No.
with
Yeah,
the-
it was.
Nick Nolte was
Oh no,
the
that
gorilla.
was the zookeeper's wife. Never mind.
Nick Nolte was the gorilla.
What are you talking about, Nick Nolte?
In
was-
Zookeeper.
Zookeeper. The
And
movie
that was
Zookeeper.
with Tim Gage in that one.
Yes, he
Yes.
is.
Tim Gage is in a movie.
I
Yeah.
love Tim Gage.
I loved it. You know, I just saw Tim Gage. I worked with him on New Year's Eve.
How was New
Funny
Year's
as fuck. He was
He's
funny.
funny. He's very funny, and he's funnier off stage too. He's like
He's very funny
hilarious.
off stage. You know who likes him also and gets along with him very well? Kevin. Kevin always goes, Tim Gage.
Tim
is
Gage
there."
is the greatest guy
He's
in the
a
world.
great
But
guy.
I got to tell you a great
Yes.
story about him.
Go ahead.
I took him to bingo. He fucking hated it. But
Who's this, Tim?
when we did
Because he
round-
calls numbers. He's a
Yeah.
What do you
caller.
mean he's a call number?
He does
He's
the,
very
the
Catholic.
balls with the
Yeah.
numbers at bingo. He's like a New York
I-17.
State certified
Yeah.
caller.
Talking about, I thought he works for a truck.
No,
Yeah,
he
but
just
he
does
does
it on
it
the side for the
volunteer.
church.
Yeah, for the
Does it
church.
for
He
the
volunteers
church.
for the church.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
we did City Steam together, and I go to him. I'm going to Foxwoods. I'll be back for the show. Now the first show is at 9:00
So
on
you gamble,
on
too.
Friday. But
No,
the second
Karen.
show on Saturday is at 8:00. So now he
Uh-oh.
calls me.
You're not back in time.
I'm in the casino. He calls me up. He goes, Karavis, where are you? I go, I'm at Foxwoods. And he starts laughing. I go, and he's laughing hysterical. I go, fuck you,
Gage.
Gage. And he goes,
Whatever your name is.
you're up in 20 minutes. I go, and that was an hour away.
Oh yeah, I know.
I
go
go,
to Mohegan.
what are you talking about? He goes, listen. And he puts the
The early
phone
show's
out,
at 7, right?
and the middle act is on. I go, fuck, have him stretch. And now he's laughing as
Oh, she valets.
Let me tell you something. It was a nightmare. We finally get there, and I fell down the steps, but I hear him going. One time when I was 9, he 5 minutes in between
Are you kidding me?
He was the MC.
He was the MC.
What
and
did
you,
he just
and you,
make up
what'd you
shit?
do? 10 minutes, and then the show was over.
No, I did my time, but I got up there. I go, how? I'm so sorry I had to put you through Tim Gage for fun, because he ran out of his A material in 10 minutes.
That happened.
And
That happened to me and Crompierre and Tim Gage on New Year's Eve at the Brokerage like 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
They do dinners, so they're bringing out, and there's 2 shows, right? So it's the first show. I'm on closing, and now I'm up there like 45, 50 minutes already. And I'm not getting ready to wrap it up because we got a second show. And I get a drink. I already got a drink, but a drink comes up with the waitress with a note. Now I know they're going to.
What do you mean a note?
Like a little note with the drink from the staff. And it says, stretch. We're just dropping the dinners now, so do at least another half an hour.
Oh, my God.
So now I do, luckily. Now
So
now
where
I'm
you
done.
go?
Thank God you did Walker's act.
Yeah, well, no. I wanted the people to stay. They paid
You
a lot
want
of
them
money.
to throw up.
But I did another half hour. Now I'm done, though. I mean, I already, you know how when you cut segues out of the
Yeah,
act,
it's horrible.
and
Now
now
you
you
gotta
can't
go
back.
back.
No, I didn't
I
go
know.
back.
Yeah.
I started doing, now another note comes up. Now there's 2 martinis
Stretch
up
a
there.
little more.
And a third martini comes up. And I didn't even drink the first one. And I'm like, holy shit, really? And it comes up. Then all of a sudden I see Tim Crompierre walking up on stage. And I go, what are you doing? He goes, I'm going to help you. He goes, he's like, this is bullshit, you know? So he comes up with me, and now we're just telling jokes.
Improv.
TMC.
We're telling jokes with each other to the crowd.
Oh, that makes it better.
No, Gage was. And then all of a sudden I see Gage walking up with a drink. And I go, what's going on? He goes, they need another 20 minutes out of us. And the 3 of us are on stage like the 3 Stooges.
That
just-
must have been
Oh,
fun.
that would be
my
fun.
God. It was, but it was like also, the
Scary.
show now is 2.5 hours old. And the crowd who did eat was like, all right, it's almost New Year's. We want to go home. You know, there's a second show.
Oh, it was the second show.
This was the first show. There was a second show after we got off.
Oh, that's horrible.
My story with Tim Gage is years and years ago, I walk in, I was a young comic, and I used to throw
This is
up.
back when he looked like a caveman, right?
When he had the ZZ Top beard.
You
and
know
the-
ZZ
what?
Top
It might
hair
have been
and
before
he was kind
the
of fat,
caveman
chubby
look.
back then.
Yeah, and but I walk into McGuire's, right, and it's packed, but it hits me. You get the nervous
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of thing. Sometimes I used to pull off on the side of the road and throw up, but dry heaves. I used to.
Oddly enough, the audience did that on the ride home from the show.
While you were on stage.
You were that nervous? I get that nervous.
I don't
Like,
get
I can give a shit.
I don't throw up. I get diarrhea.
I've
I could
seen,
care less.
I've seen big names, no names, get so nervous. Stand here for a minute and see if I could make it.
Bette Midler vomits before every show.
Judy
So,
Garland used to get dragged
I
on
walk
stage.
in,
Really?
it's packed, right? The McGuire's is packed, and I go,
This is definitely a long time ago.
and I go out the back door, the big steel door, and I go to throw up, and I go out, and Tim Gage is out there on the building going, and we're both
Are you
heaving
kidding me?
in the back, side by side. We're both throwing
Yeah,
up
one time
From
I threw up.
nerves, both of
from
you.
nerves.
I'll
yeah.
never
My
forget
God.
this. I was opening
Very
for
scary.
Kevin Meaney.
Kevin Meaney.
And,
Oh,
God rest his
soul.
soul,
I
Kevin
love
Meaney.
him.
I
Love
love
Kevin
Kevin.
Meaney, the
Love him.
funniest.
Oh,
So I'm
Great
at the
The
Tom
thing.
Nietzsche.
Nikki?
Tom Nicky. Tom Nicky.
Nikki.
Yeah, Comedy Works.
Tom
Okay.
Tom Nicky.
And
The
I
old Tom
never
Nicky or
worked
the
there
son Tom
before.
Nicky?
Is it good?
The
room?
old man, right?
it was a big room. Remember that room we had to do
Oh, the catering
45
hall?
minutes
What's
each?
that? Is
Oh
that
my
the one in
God,
Jersey?
that
Catering
oh
hall,
for
right?
the
What's
father.
the one upstairs? It's L-shaped.
No, this was what? This wasn't the catering hall, Patty. What was this?
Yeah, we were at the catering hall
Okay.
that time.
So I'm in there and I do I'm holding down the vomit. It's here and I'm doing my jokes and I'm going as fast as I can and I know I have to do 25 minutes and I'm holding the vomit down, holding
And
it
it's
down
because you're sick?
because I'm pregnant.
Oh.
And I
performing
bust
pregnant.
as soon as I'm like, thank you very much. Goodbye. And I'm running for the door. I open the door and I puked all over. My husband goes, are you all right? I go, oh, I can't. I held it in for 25
Wait, did he
minutes.
know
It's
you were
amazing the
pregnant?
adrenaline lets you hold it in
25
Oh, yeah, yeah.
minutes.
from the stage.
I get terrible migraines, and I remember I was doing a show with the other one. Got rest in peace is with the puppet Otto and George, and he was headlining, and I had to drive, and I was so fucking nauseous from my migraine. But you get up there, and it kind of goes away. I only had to do 25 minutes, and and then the second it
Comes
goes up,
back.
the searing headache, like I'm gonna
It comes
die.
back harder.
It's
Yeah.
bad. But like for some reason,
Like
when you're
cramps,
Your
adrenaline,
too.
adrenaline puts it away.
It
I had a
does.
flu. I had 103 fever. body, like I was hit with a shovel all
And all of
day.
a sudden, you're well on stage.
Well,
right?
no, what I did was I took like 6 Advil like an hour before the show. Before
my
I
God.
couldn't get out of the show. This is
That's good. You gave everybody the flu after you fucking got off stage.
I couldn't. This is when I was doing Shut Up, Sit Down, and Eat. So we had
Right,
no.
You had to.
I have
No
pictures of
back-
that.
I couldn't get out of it. And I
What
wasn't-
about a hot
No
toddy?
understudies.
You
Oh,
take
I-
a hot toddy to get rid
yeah,
of cold?
when I go
You
home.
didn't have an
He had
understudy? You
many
couldn't
hot
find a guy
toddies.
with a nose that big?
I couldn't find the guy with the talent.
I let
as
him
big as
finish
my
the
nose.
story.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
nothing. I just same thing. I went through the show and boom.
I'm
As
gonna-
soon as you get off,
Yes.
I got
like you
the
collapse.
ultimate
Yeah.
story.
Okay. Oh, the
I-
ultimate. Wait, now you're setting yourself up
It's
for
good.
a bad reaction.
It's really good.
The
No,
The
it's gonna get
ultimate. All right. The ultimate. Go ahead.
I do a show, Papa Joe's. It's a restaurant,
Wait a
and
minute.
I get Otto and
The
George.
pizzeria,
Your
the shitty
career
pizza.
No, this is the big.
so bad.
Oh, it's Staten Island.
No, on Long Island, but I booked a restaurant gig. I hire Otto and George. Otto and George shows up with Party Artie Fletcher. Do you ever hear?
Oh
remember
my
him?
God. Those two would get fucked up
So
together.
Party Artie Fletcher, he goes, listen, I brought my friend. He drove me here. Can you give him some time? I already had like 5 comics. I go, I can't. He goes, give him 5 minutes. Can you give him 10 minutes? I said, fine, 10 minutes. On my table, I have a timer, like from Radio Shack. It was
Yeah.
like $12, and I put him up for 10 minutes, and he's going over. Party Artie, he's going over and over.
Is he doing well with the audience?
No.
Yeah.
And he's
And-
fucked up, right? Is he fucked up?
I don't remember he's fucked up, but he's going on and on and on. He's going on 20 minutes. The audience is like, "Where's?" They want Otto.
Right.
And he goes on and on. And I go in the back to check the time. He put it in the pitcher of water.
Put
He's-
what in the pitcher of water?
My
The timer?
He put it in
Otto
the
did?
water. No.
Artie
Artie.
Fletcher. Oh.
Right. From what I heard, it was Artie. So then all of a sudden, in the middle, after 25 minutes of silence, like he's waiting for a laugh to get off, he gets off stage and just goes out the door and into the car. 2 years later, Otto and George goes, was that the best night ever? I'm like, why? What happened? He goes, well, Party Artie. What happened? I go, what happened? He goes, he shit in his pants. On stage, he farted, and he filled his pants up with shit.
Oh, and he couldn't get off stage.
He got off, and he shit. He was
Oh,
on
because he
stage.
would have never got off.
No.
Wait a minute. I
He
don't
goes-
understand why he couldn't get off the stage.
No,
though.
no, he was doing
was
his act and
stage
then,
hogging.
he farted and,
And
he
then-
shit himself and then he had
That's
to
when he
get
got
off.
off.
That's what he got. So he said the whole Otto goes the whole way home. He was standing on his toes in the car like this because he couldn't sit down in his pants. I'm like, it couldn't happen to
Let
a
me
better
tell
guy.
you, that guy used to book all these rooms upstate.
I forgot
So
about Artie
he hires
Fletcher.
me, and I go up to Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Wilkes-Barre.
Wilkes-Barre.
Bar.
Wilkes-Barre. I'm going to look at
Wilkes-Barre. I don't mean to brag.
Yeah.
Wilkes-Barre. Wait a minute. I
He
gotta look
fucking puts me in this train station motel. And I go, I'm not staying here. And then all of a sudden I go into the room and there's a condom hanging off the back of the door. I go, that's it. We're fucking out. I call him up. I'm the headliner.
Who hangs their condoms to dry?
if you want to use it again.
I guess.
So
Yes.
now
Wow.
I fucking call him up. I go, I'm not staying here. He goes, Bonnie Raitt stayed there. I go, what? 25 years ago? Fuck you. It smells like a cum stop.
Connie
I'm-
Francis wouldn't stay there.
Connie Francis.
That's
Okay,
it.
It was
You
so
get
bad.
that reference?
Adam
Yeah.
doesn't even know
You do?
Connie Francis because where the boys are, someone waits for
Well,
me.
she had a rough life, right?
Oh,
Was
that's
it-
She
Artie
got raped.
Fletcher. Yeah,
Yeah,
she got
yeah.
raped
Westbury
in a hotel room.
by Westbury Music Fair
And she was
at the Holiday Inn.
she was
Yeah.
suing
Howard Johnson.
Yes.
She was suing
I-
the guy because she said that she could never have sexual relations with her husband after the rape. I remember that.
Was
because-
the husband there?
No.
No, he wasn't in the room.
But
Because
isn't it?
you know who else got raped with the husband in the room?
Oh, Fran Drescher.
The nanny.
Right.
Yes.
That's
yeah.
a very weird
We
thing.
shouldn't
He
even
filmed
talk
it,
about
right?
This. It's bad.
Stop it. That is
It was
bad.
a big. It was Weinstein, wasn't it?
Will you stop?
Spacey. Oh no, that was boys.
That was voice.
Some
I was
scary
thinking
shit.
about looking up Kevin Spacey. I need some
Can he help
parts.
your career?
I don't know.
His show got canceled after that.
Oh, House of Cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this movie got taken out of the movie
Yeah.
too. They're all going down. Charlie Rose out.
Hey, it only makes me
I met
move up.
Charlie Rose. He seemed like a nice guy.
He
I
does
know.
seem like Tavis Smiley. Come on, Tavis
Oh, what did
Smiley.
Tavis do? I missed that one.
Tavis did shit said things to women. I don't know if he actually did anything to them, but isn't he out now too?
I don't-
Tavis Smiley.
You know what I want to talk about?
They're
Did
all
you
out.
see
Well,
New
Matt
Jersey?
Lauer
What did
was
you
the biggest
watch?
shock.
But he's a creep.
Well, he
I
is
never
a creep.
liked Matt Lauer.
I don't
ever.
like him either.
He
He's
was cool.
unlikable.
Ever since he shaved
And
his
a
head,
big nose.
something was weird.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Let me ask you a question. What did you watch on New Year's Eve? Did you? I know we
worked
all
New
worked.
Year's Eve.
We
I
worked.
did too. But
Yeah, I worked.
At Papa John's? At Papa John's.
Where'd you work, Papa John's?
No,
Papa Joe's.
the House of
With
Bagels.
Artie
Come on,
Papa
just
Joe's.
have some self-respect.
Papa-
The
here.
House of Bagels.
No,
What?
I come home. I opened up for a band that night
What band?
at Malloy College. Was it Madison Theater?
What night was this?
New
Oh,
Year's
this
Eve.
is-
oh, this is
Billboard Live.
Patty, follow along
So
with the
I
story.
got out
I can
by
never follow the
8:30. I
story.
was done. 7 o'clock.
8:30. What
out.
the fuck kind of a show is that?
Well, it was.
Yeah,
opened
you
He
know
opened.
what,
He
though?
opened up for the Glenn Miller Orchestra,
You know
so
what,
the audience likes to
You
show over
just
my
blew
age.
it because you got home at 3 in the morning.
No, I didn't.
Ah,
I
you got
did?
busted.
Oh yeah, no, it was the day after New Year's Day. I said right. So, but I turn on Anderson Cooper and Andy.
Oh my God! How
Cohen?
were those two?
So
Terrible,
they were
right?
drunk. They were drinking, and he's punching them.
Don't
and
punch me!
I
Oh
was
my
gonna
God!
punch you.
You know,
But he,
Who's got drunk?
Anderson Cooper, and they were drinking. They kept giving him like little drinks to drink.
was
and
it
then they-
funny?
It was so funny. And then
It
they
was
go-
funny.
It was great. It was
Oh,
good
okay.
thing they got rid of the one who cut off Trump's
Oh,
head.
she's the worst. I couldn't
Worst.
even watch her. And
They
I
don't even have her picture up here. So,
They cut it off and threw it out.
no, but and then they kept going back to Brooke Baldwin. I don't know if you know who that is. Brooke
isn't she
Baldwin.
the one with Dancing with the Stars?
Was she on it?
Yeah, the
She-
cute little blonde.
She was the cute Brooke
Yes.
Baldwin. Yeah, yeah. She used to be on Dancing with the Stars, wasn't she?
No, not.
The
No,
host.
She's the cute,
The
squeaky
host.
one. She squeaks when she talks.
But
I don't know.
Brooke Baldwin and the other Don Lemon.
Don Lemon was so fucked up and drunk. I saw it.
Yes.
He's like going, I'll tell you, I'm ready. I'm ready to open myself up to. I'm looking for love. I'm like, what the
No.
fuck?
This year he had his boyfriend. I didn't even know his gay. He's like, come here, give me a kiss. Isn't he? He's so cute.
He
And
kissed his boyfriend
On
on it?
air. And
Hollywood is going downhill.
What?
Is that a staff meeting back there, or is
No,
that a
it's
comedy
a class. Rich
All
has
the
to go
Koreans
teach it.
think that we're the show.
Yeah.
They keep looking in the window.
But, like, first of all, you're newscasters. Remember newscasters back in the day? They sat up and you had respect, and the women wore sleeves. And you didn't
Cronkite,
see,
Koppel, you know.
couldn't see their
Well,
crotches.
Peaches Rodriguez texted me that this is like CNN's fuck you to the
What?
right. Like putting
get
them
drunk?
on.
All
was
I know
all
is- I think it-
flamboyant. They
I
were
think it may,
flamboyant.
well, I'm glad they're all gay. I don't give a shit about that. But, like, why are you talking about your personal life that you want to, like, it's like you're on it. I don't know. It just seems like, how am I supposed to listen to the news and think that you've got your shit together about the news if you're all fucked up drunk?
Yeah.
You
but
know,
when they go
you
on the
lose your
air, they're
credibility.
straight. Like
Yeah,
as
I
an
know.
arrow.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
guess
these people are all fucked up. All these people are fucked up. I never liked any of them.
Harry.
Tell us how you really feel.
I like Anderson Cooper. He had a terrible thing. His brother killed himself. His
Really?
mother is
Oh.
jumped off a balcony. And
Isn't his aunt Gloria Vanderbilt
it's
or
his
something?
mother is
Wait,
Gloria
oh, his
Vanderbilt.
mother
Wait, she jumped off a balcony?
He jumped off. His brother jumped off a balcony. He was like he was 20. It was like so sad. And the mother was in the house when he was jumping off the thing, and she said, "Don't jump, don't jump." And the
was
poor-
it an acid trip?
No, he had depression.
Oh.
Yeah,
It was like totally fucking sad. But anyway, I like Anderson Cooper.
I do too. I do
All right,
too.
forget about Anderson Cooper for a
Come
minute.
on. It's taking attention away from Carrie.
All right, let's see if I have any other questions. Let's
Yeah.
see what we got. Okay, we talked about dick pics. What's this?
By
Oh.
the way, me and Patty are working together next
When-
weekend.
oh yeah, we're working for Kit Stewart. Isn't that this weekend?
Kit Stewart. Yeah,
Where's
This
that?
weekend or next
the
week?
13th, January 13th.
I
Where
love
at?
him.
And
You know, you two
tell
give
them
each
what the
other
benefit
shit
is
all the
for.
time.
Tell them what the benefit is for at home.
She doesn't even know
I
what
don't
questions
know.
she's going to ask.
I don't know.
It's going to be a great show. So
What's
go
the
to our
benefit for?
pages.
For Kit's
It's something.
wedding.
Look that up. Kit Stewart, we're having a show. Look up the date so we can plug it.
I got it right here.
Okay, look-
January 13th. I know
January
that.
13th.
Oh, I'm at Joker's.
Oh, you
for
are?
Walt.
Oh, yeah, Walt.
Oh, I'll be there in a month.
Yeah, I saw your schnoz in the flyer. Where is that? Is
I
that
don't have
Chester,
it.
New York?
Yeah.
It
And
is Chester.
I said Connecticut.
Found
Chester.
it.
It's in a bowling alley.
Here it is.
Just
Oh,
look
yeah.
for the bowling
Oh,
alley.
you want to know what
oh, wow.
he did to
We'll
me?
move it up, huh?
He made me bowl, and I flipped up in the air, and I
Yeah, you
landed on my
told that.
spine.
But how does someone make you
I'm
bowl?
not bowling again, Walt. So if
That-
you're watching, go
See,
fuck yourself.
when you when you say that those girls that went up to what's his name's room should have just fucking walked out, why didn't you walk away? Why didn't you
Because
bowl? You could have said I
happen
don't
to
bowl.
be a good bowler.
Okay, it's for the pilot.
Not in
We
high
are
heels. I
performing.
passed the line. When you pass the line, it's like a slick piece of ice. It's
well,
like
that's
black
the
ice.
foul, yeah.
Well, you pass it, you go flying.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
because
like black ice.
yeah, because it's actually African American ice. Because that's where the ball goes.
What do you mean
Yeah.
the ball goes on the black
She
ice?
went on the lane where the ball goes. That's why she
why the
fell.
line's there. You
Yeah,
don't go
exactly.
past the line. What the fuck?
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
know
supposed to go
now.
over
Okay,
the
so
line.
what do we
So
do?
what are
What's
you
our
doing?
gig?
What's the show
What's
you
the
doing?
show
We
we're
are at the Pilot Club for Greater Long Island. It's the West Sayville Fire Department, and it's a $30. You get me, Patty, and Kit,
And you get wait, Richie.
and this young girl.
I love Kit.
Who's Kit? I don't know Kit. Do I know Kit?
Kit Stewart.
Yeah, she books a lot of rooms. I'm surprised you
Wild
never
Women of Comedy.
worked-
She's
Maybe I know, I
partners
don't know.
with
Well, you're not a woman.
It's
Ann
the Pilot Club,
La Puma.
and
Oh, I know
they
Anna
give a lot of money
Okay.
to the AHRC, United Veterans Beacon House, Ronald McDonald House.
Oh, okay.
So it's a whole big-
to everybody.
Is it going to be
For
ziti
30
and
bucks,
sausage and peppers,
West-
Rich?
Maybe
Ziti, sausage and
They
peppers.
give $10 to every.
piece
Yeah.
of cheesecake.
No, I don't know if food is involved in
Sheepcake.
this one.
Wait, can I
Yeah.
just talk about something
Yes.
we haven't talked about yet about the globe? How long have we been doing?
We're at about an hour and 10.
Okay.
So we have another hour and a half.
I wanted to talk about this with the Golden Globes. Did anybody see the part with
I missed.
Carol Burnett
Yes.
and what's her name?
Jennifer
Aniston.
Aniston wanted to tug on her ear.
Okay, can I just say something about Jennifer Aniston? Okay, you look good. Don't fucking try to be funny. You are fucking not. It was the worst.
It was awkward.
It was so embarrassingly not funny. And Carol Burnett wasn't funny either. And Carol Burnett reminded me of Bob Hope. Like, it's like, you know when someone used to be so funny and then they come out and be so not funny? And I'm like,
Do
God
I?
damn it. All right.
Have you looked around the room?
All right.
We got
All right.
4 examples right here.
I admit it, I'm a has-been. But
No, you're not.
No, you're
these
not.
two, it was like, isn't there a director? Doesn't the director go, that's not funny that you're pulling
Here-
on
Do you
Yeah.
know when
on
you-
her ear and fucking,
Here was funny
Oh,
about it.
because she had that ear.
she was
thing.
pulling the
Well,
so
that's what,
so
that was Carol
instead of her
Burnett's thing.
yeah so
Yeah.
then Jennifer Aniston's going tug 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 and then she's going
Well,
It
here's
would have
what
been funny if it was her labia.
That would have been better.
actually I just laughed out loud at that would have been funny
That would have been.
Here's
if she
what I
tugged on
found.
Carol Burnett's labia.
When you know
Think of
when
the
you
hits.
do a joke and you start it and then something happens and then you leave that joke and now you try to go back to it.
Yes.
And it never works when
Yes.
you go back to it. But that's what Jennifer Aniston did. They gave out the awards and she goes, wait, I just want one more thing. Can I tug on your ear? It was like, it was
oh yeah,
over.
that's right. That's
it was
right.
over and done. And then she says, all right, like Carol Burnett
Wait,
didn't even know how
so-
to play it.
So you don't
So
even think
it was
she
an
knew?
improv.
It was trying to improv it. But Carol Burnett, in improv, first rule is no negative, right?
Yeah.
And she went, I guess if it, whatever she said.
Yeah, she didn't go along with it. That's
She
right.
didn't
The
go
whole
along
thing
with
it. She probably
was
didn't know it
weird.
was
And then
Comment,
she
yeah.
went and she tugged her ear and she goes, I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was like
It's
she
like
like
weird.
sexual.
Oh, I have to now go back and watch.
You gotta go
I
watch
She
didn't
said
watch
you're a
this.
per-
I did not
that was
watch this.
perverted. Or
Oh yeah, she
something.
said that was it was
Something
fucking
like that.
weird.
Maybe they were trying to do a sexual harassment.
Well, I
bit.
heard.
Oh.
I
Oh,
heard.
maybe.
I heard. What's
Who?
her stupid name? She's married to the guy who looks.
Oh yeah,
urban,
the two of
urban.
them. Ugh.
Who was that?
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman didn't acknowledge her adopted children,
Right.
because she's an asshole.
Well,
But you know, I heard.
She
I
only
didn't
sees
watch
them every other
this.
week.
I didn't watch.
that you don't
this.
even have to. You can hear things secondhand.
I didn't
know what?
watch it.
No, let me tell you
I can't watch these.
let me
people.
tell
When
you- oh, it's
Whoopi
horrible.
Goldberg made that speech,
What speech?
the big speech. she
That
made
was
with the-
Oprah Winfrey.
That was Oprah Winfrey.
That was Oprah.
You racist fuck.
Stop it. Stop it.
Okay.
Okay, that wasn't
When
Whoopi.
Oprah made the speech.
And can I just say one more thing before you say that? Oprah Winfrey is fucking the spokesperson for Weight Watchers. Can you fucking lose the weight? It's been a fucking
doesn't-
year.
A year? It's been like 20 years.
Yeah, like come on.
Been
You
on
know,
a diet.
you know
She's
what?
got a thyroid problem.
Listen, her doing Weight Watch, that would be like Carrie making public service announcements to stop gambling. And you know what I mean? Like, that's not your thing. You know, if you have a weakness, don't have that be the thing you represent. Her weakness is she can't lose weight.
She
She likes
says it on
eating.
TV. She goes, "I eat bread."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And
Well,
she,
bread shouldn't be in the Weight Watchers.
It
She-
shouldn't be.
she says on Weight Watchers, you can eat whatever you want. Well, obviously you can't, bitch, because I saw your fat ass coming and going. All right, go ahead. So go
I
ahead.
don't even know what I
Oprah.
was talking about.
No, you
Yeah.
said when Whoopi Goldberg
Yeah.
made her speech.
No, when
After Hattie
Oprah.
McDaniel
Why
made
do you
the
gotta
speech.
twist
Stop
the
it.
words. I said Oprah.
Okay, Oprah
You
made her
said
speech.
When she made the speech, she was talking about all the women that came forward and blah blah
Yes,
blah, and
yes.
it's a new world.
Yes.
And what was funny is the camera was panning around the room at the other women.
Yeah.
And you could kind of see who now needed to come forward. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Wait, who's holding
like they're
back?
like this.
Oh.
And then like even Tom Hanks is looking at his wife like this. It's weird. It's like they're naming all these men. There's a lot of good guys out there.
Yeah, she had to throw that in.
And then like they're all like,
yeah, all the men were being
all the
scolded.
men, yeah.
Everyone's got. Kevin always goes, "It's a bad time to be a man in America." He goes, "I'll tell you that."
Especially
Kevin
in
is
showbiz.
A white man too.
Yeah, that's what he says. Kevin always says that.
You know
I
what,
go, "You
though?
sound like Kevin Brennan."
You know what
but
though? I can't. These people are such contradictions of themselves, and that's why I can't watch these award shows.
You know, it used to be you watch the award show for the award and for the whatever, and now it's every award show. There's some protest going to happen.
well, 2
There's
years
always
ago,
an issue, right?
2
Even
years
the
ago,
Oscars, it's going to be, you know.
Yeah, Meryl Streep did that whole speech.
And,
Yeah.
and then remember the blacks when Chris Rock hosted, and the black people weren't getting enough stuff, and now now it's the women, and we're gonna and everyone has to fall in line with the.
They're all phony ass bags.
Well, here's the thing. I agree with what they're doing, but do you have to make the whole fucking night about
no, because they're
one
phony,
speech
they're
after another?
lying.
Can't we just
after-
celebrate the award? Hey, thank you. It was a great movie to be in. Thank you.
You know
Yeah,
what I really
that's
hated?
it. See you later.
Here's what I hated. Nicole Kidman's up there for fucking 20 minutes and still can't say thank you to her fucking kids that want nothing to do with her, that are in Scientology. But you know what the other reason she might not have said? Because I'm watching, I go to Kevin, I go, she didn't say anything about her other kids. She's acting like she only has 2 kids, and she got the other 2 kids. But she's acting like she doesn't even have them. So, but because they're in Scientology, they hate her and they're not allowed to. She had made one comment like a year ago saying, "Oh, this movie was really hard for me to do because it makes me think of my children that are in wherever the fuck they are." And they said, "Oh, very funny that you're thinking about us when all you do is care about your career and we haven't seen you." So maybe she didn't want to bring up her kids because then Scientology would make them say these horrible things about her again. So maybe that's why she did it. But I don't
Maybe.
You
know.
think they're making it up?
I never understood.
Well, why would they say you're never home, you were always on your career, but they don't say that about the father because the father had just a bigger career as she did and was probably on the road more.
Well, I don't think he sees Suri.
Yeah, no, he doesn't
He's not allowed to see her.
because she's not in the
I
you
don't
know
know.
what.
I don't follow any.
Yeah, you don't want to
never
say anything. You don't
understood.
want them coming after you.
So how do you like?
You don't want them coming after you.
How does like Dianetics work? It's like a religion, right?
They
a
say
cult.
it's a religion.
Science-
Like, when you
Scientology?
go, oh dear L. Ron Hubbard. Like, what do you?
It sounds
pray
like
to
old
L.
Mother
Ron
Hubbard. Old Mother Hubbard.
Oh, Mother Hubbard. Ron Hubbard.
No, he puts down. He made a.
That was his mother.
He made a.
Old Mother Hubbard. Live in the cupboard.
He made like a dossier, and you got to follow his rules.
Yes.
And
It's
they're
a
all
bunch
fucking
of
crazy.
bullshit.
Yeah, it's
Is
all
he
crazy.
still alive?
No, he died, and
All right.
they say he's in a special. He's up with the Thetans, and they're.
God
Yay.
forbid Carrie didn't know that. No! He died in
All
something.
right, well,
But you know, Oprah's going to run for president. She's just
Yes,
put that,
her.
out today.
That was her campaign
Is she?
speech.
That was her
last night.
campaign speech.
You gonna vote?
Because you want to know something funny? When she was giving that speech, I thought, this woman thinks she's Martin Luther King. She's going, I'll tell you another thing.
Yeah.
Like the way she did it. And it was like, would you
Yeah,
vote
it was
for
like, you know what it
Oprah
was?
Winfrey?
She was mimicking the Yes We
I'm
Can
not voting
speech
for
of Obama.
anyone ever again.
No, you
I
have
didn't
to
vote.
vote.
Have
I didn't
to.
vote last
Look
election.
what you
What?
got
You
us
didn't
into
vote.
this time.
Look by
The
not
first-
voting. Look what happened.
No, it didn't matter.
What happened?
Because
What happened?
because the
I'm not
candidate
making any
that
money.
I should have voted for won New York by 200,000 votes, so my vote wasn't going to help.
What?
I didn't want to vote for Hillary, but
Oh,
if
yeah,
I
she said-
and I didn't want to vote for Trump, but if I wanted to vote for Hillary, she won by 200,000 votes
Yeah,
in my
yes,
state.
in New York.
That's
That's
what
true.
I'm saying.
Well, what about Oprah Winfrey? Would you ever consider Oprah Winfrey?
I don't know. I got
Only
to
if
see.
she gets me on her show,
I-
on her network.
Yeah, if I can get. No, I would vote for Oprah Winfrey if she's not running against
You know why
Cuomo because
Oprah
I would like to get an Italian in the White House.
Oh, Oprah Winfrey would have a better chance than Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
With as much as
You
she
know-
knows now about politics, which is probably not a lot, would have
She's
a better
got the money
chance.
to pay for the campaign.
Also, first, every black person
the
in
network.
America would come out and vote for her. So you'd get the
And
Democrat
half of the women.
and half of the women.
Why do
That's
they
right.
think it's that easy? Well, I guess because anybody can be president now. You know,
Right.
it's obvious.
Oh, my
anybody
God.
can
Why
be
would
president.
you want to if you're that rich?
I
It's
wouldn't.
such stress, and
Oh.
you know we build them up just to tear them down, right?
Who are we tearing down?
Every
Everybody.
celebrity, everybody in the
You
limelight.
build them up to tear them down. That's how it is. But
That's what Barbara Streisand said, that she was like the queen bee for many, many years.
Yeah.
And then when she got to the height of her, whatever, her fame, then it just started. They just come after you.
They come
what was
after
with
you.
her? Her face was all.
She looked
pulled
like
out.
she got
they-
hit in the face with the. She got stung by.
I'm
8
not
bees
going
in
to
the
sing
face.
a song. Yes.
Her face, and how about, oh my God.
I
but-
wish I would have watched the show.
What's his name? I should have called you to tell you. What about Keith Urban's face?
Ugh.
He is Well, Joey Cola goes, he's a girl now. I mean, he looks more girl than his wife. I mean, he's like, his hair's all pretty. And then she's trying to kiss him, and he looks like he's trying to get away from her.
Right.
It was like, don't.
You're going to mess up my makeup.
She married another Eric Kornfeld.
He looked like my wife when I'm trying to kiss him.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Yeah, he was dodging her.
He was horrible.
I saw you showed. You put
Send
the
him
clip
the
on.
dick
Yeah.
He'd probably like it.
All right, I think it's time to wrap it up.
All right, let's wrap it up.
That's why I have another show next month.
Tell us where you're
going to
be.
Bring my thing.
My book.
I don't know where I'm going to be.
I'm not going to be anywhere. Next Saturday night on the 13th, when you guys are doing your big benefit for KIT, I'm going to be at
That's a Saturday, right?
the winery. Make wine with us.
What winery?
In Wallington, New Jersey.
Okay.
With Greg Criticos from Queens and
Why are you
Jordan
pointing
Ferber.
at Adam when you say Greg Critico?
Oh no, I was
He's
pointing to
pointing
the
at the
camera.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot.
And Adam. Adam's going to be there too. So go on ChrisMontyLive.com.
By the way, Bruce Smirnoff, who I love, my favorite, love. He's in Florida now.
Love Bruce.
He is in Florida now. Like his videos.
He says Chris
would say.
Monty's great.
And,
what about me?
And I just hung out with Bruce in December after we did a show, me and Richie Byrne, and we went to Bruce's nice swinging pad, and we had a little
he's got it
cocktail.
going on.
It was very nice.
Wait,
I'll
who
see
has
you
it going on?
in March, Bruce. I'll be down that way for like a couple weeks.
Right.
Oh, I wanted to read
So
some
where
of
are you
these.
gonna be,
go ahead,
Rich
Richie.
Walker?
Where are you?
Well, I
We're
didn't
gonna be
bring
doing
my
our
book,
thing.
but
We're
we
doing our
have
thing
we're
on the
working
13th,
together on
right?
the 13th Saturday night at West Sayville Fire Department for the
And
Pilot
you
Club.
teach your class. Plug that.
Funny you mention that. Yes, if you want to
your
learn
class.
stand-up comedy like they're teaching here in the city, but you want to do it on Long Island, www.standupuniversity.com.
Taught at the brokerage with 3 teachers.
With
and
three
that's
Who were the
great.
other
Wow,
teachers?
You get
two teachers and a guy that just hangs out. You and
Oh,
Bales.
Steve
and-
Lazarus.
Steve Lazarus
and Peter
and
Bales.
Peter Bales.
myself.
So you're getting 3 point of views that you probably will never use.
Right. Well, one they almost always use.
You're writing a lot of new jokes for Richie and Peter.
No, it's a great class. It
That's
actually is.
not
It's
nice.
I'm only kidding.
it's a great class. A lot
is
of,
a great class.
A lot of good.
A lot of
come
big,
out
a
it.
lot of names already came out, like Kevin James.
He took the class?
No, but he should have. You know,
Who?
Oh,
what
my
names?
Whatever,
came out of the
anyway,
class?
it
All
ca-
right. Fuck it. All right.
It's a good class, and plus you get to perform at the brokerage and Governors, and if they like you, you get to rotate those 3 rooms. Anyway, I will be
If.
at Joker's.
yes. Tell us where you are.
Joker's in Chester.
I will be in Chester with
On
at
what
Joker's
lane? What lane are you
Bowling
going to be on?
at lane number 9 with my high heels
Who's on the show with you?
This time, if I break a hip, I'm fucking suing you, Walt.
If you break your hip, it's over. You're
I'm,
done.
Hi, Walter.
I'm owning that bowling alley.
Wow. By the way, we never asked you how your holiday was. How was your holiday and your sexy Indian woman?
She was out of town.
She was out of town.
Does she celebrate Christmas? Is she Catholic?
Yeah, no, she celebrates Christmas.
Where'd she go?
Because I don't know what.
California,
it's
home to
Buddha, isn't
California.
it?
Yeah, it's
It
Hindu.
is
Buddha.
Hindu.
I don't fucking know. Who,
It's
I don't-
Hindu, right?
yeah.
Is she
They don't-
Hindu?
Their
Yes, she's-
Christmas
yes,
is
she's
different,
Hindu.
though. They
You know,
just
it's funny,
celebrate
when
like
Adam's
Christmas,
talking,
like,
I'm
not
lip
religious.
syncing. So
Yeah.
the people at home are going, why doesn't his lips?
You're so stupid.
She's she's like American though, so.
But wait a minute,
She
your
does
girlfriend
American
and you
stuff.
don't spend New Year's. That's the most romantic
Oh,
night of the year.
New Year's we did. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
New Year's we did.
Oh,
Christmas, you didn't.
Christmas.
Where were you?
I was here. I was just.
In
I
this
spent
booth?
with
In
some
this
friends.
booth.
Yeah, right here.
Well-
Yeah, just with friends, dinner with some friends.
But where was
What about
she?
your
Why is
parents?
she spending Christmas with you? I don't understand.
Because she's with her family in California, and I
she
don't
was
give a
banging
fuck.
Her
You don't-
boyfriend.
Wait a minute. So you don't want to go meet her family?
I've met her family before. I just have been very busy. I couldn't get away.
Very
I went.
Busy. wow, wow.
This isn't the only podcast he runs.
Right.
He does Kevin Brennan.
Right. We went away for
Do you
Thanksgiving.
know her parents?
Yeah. We went to her family
Oh,
for
for Thanksgiving, that's
Yeah.
enough. You put your
So
time
I wasn't
in.
gonna. Yeah, it
No,
seemed
you put your
redundant.
time
What
in.
did they
Fuck
eat for
that.
Thanksgiving?
What did they
Any
eat?
traditional Indian food?
You know what? Actually, they're like the
It's a
Tiny-
turkey with a dot on it.
no, right turkey with a bindi. No, it was.
And it pops up when it's done.
Ah! Okay, his
you know,
girlfriend hates
actually,
us
they're
right now.
no, she's not fucking listening. Come on.
That's true.
But
That's true.
no, the weird thing is they're vegetarians. So it was like very
Oh, that's right.
strange.
Tofu
yeah, it was very
turkey.
strange. No, but like everything else, but they're foodies, so it was all really good.
Well, what's
like a
good
lot
that's,
of-
that's not...
Well, there was everything but the turkey.
Well, that's the fucking best part.
I know.
on.
It was weird, but you know what are you gonna do?
Who's calling you?
Yeah, really. Her boyfriend.
I don't know.
All right, and so I want to do a shout out because I don't know where I am this weekend because I'm about two podcasts. I'm going to give a shout out.
Love Dave Chaffee.
Dave Chaffee Hippie is fucking hilarious. And he's got a partner named Hank, and they have a podcast called Real Man Brain Podcast, or sometimes it's called Man Brain Podcast. I don't really
Real
understand.
Man Brain?
I would be good on
Man
that.
Brain
show.
Anyway, it's
Sounds funny.
Real
totally
man.
politically incorrect. If you should listen to the one about the 3 therapists. That's my favorite one. He also had one with a stripper that was, but he plays character. It's like weird. Like you would say, what do you mean it's characters on a
Isn't
podcast?
he Australian?
Yeah,
He's
they're the
Australian.
Australia guys,
But
right?
they do characters and whatever. And then his buddy, who has a different podcast, it's called Worst Holiday Ever, and it's this guy named Mark Holiday, and he has this, and they do go cross
Oh, I
back
know
and
Mark
forth.
Holiday.
You do?
He's a comic, right?
Yeah, he's. Well, I don't know if he's a comic. He's from Illinois or something.
Yeah, but he lives in New York, right?
No, he doesn't. He lives in somewhere else.
Oh,
You know.
I'm thinking of somebody else.
And anyway, it's a podcast of like the worst shit that's ever happened to you.
Thank you.
We should do a show sometime, like talk about all
I
your
will
worst. You have a lot
definitely go
of
to
worst
Australia to
Rich,
do.
we
Well,
should
not
do a show
Australia, the other
called-
guys.
We should go do a
Well,
show.
And anyway, we love those guys. Love you.
Thank you for shouting out for us,
being
for
like,
shouting out for
and they actually put clips of ours on their thing and stuff.
Say
I love
clits?
it.
I love that too. And we should shout out to Kevin Brennan because he'll be jealous if we're shouting out to other people.
We just saw his picture.
Yeah,
as
no,
a matter of
Misery
fact.
Loves
Misery
Company
Loves Company.
and Burning Bridges,
Yes,
right?
of
Both?
course.
Absolutely.
Listen.
Okay, and thank you, Comic Strip, for having us every week.
The
and
best.
also thanking Adam for doing a wonderful job
Adam,
and the
cute
Rec
Adam.
Room.
The Rec Room.
And we'll
Adam
see you
Hineker.
next week. We're here on Tuesday next week.
Yeah, are we here Tuesday?
We're here
we didn't
Tuesday
ask you.
next-
Oh, we are.
Yeah, we didn't ask him yet.
We got Keith Anthony and Matt Burke.
Very nice.
Very funny comics.
More Long Island.
More Long Island.
Anybody else's ass hurt from these seats?
Yeah. Not from the sea.
You got to. Whoa, Carrie Carabas.
Well, I am Greek.
Yeah, that's right.
Anything to avoid a bladder infection. All right. Everybody have a great
Good
week.
night. I have a
Good
bladder
night.
infection. I actually took medication for my
All right,
bladder.
thank
Oh,
you.
we're off?
Still on.
Okay.
We're off.
All right, we're on. Okay,
I got a rash on my penis. Oh, are we still on?
my nipples oozing pus. No, that was funny. I actually do have